The following is a presentation of the Astra Sports Network, leading the way in regional sports coverage. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, your home for the Buhler Crusaders is 95.9 HKFM. Find exclusive stories highlighting Crusader athletics at adastraradio.com and on the Ad-Astra radio app. 95.9 HKFM. The Buhler Crusaders play here.
Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hutch are proud supporters of high school sports. And of course we are proud to support our community any way we can. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. We hope you have a fun and memorable and most of all, healthy season. Be safe. Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of Lorraine and 30th in Hutch, or online 24/7 at allensamuelshutch.com. Come by. Let's be friends.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, welcome into the Roundhouse here in McPherson as the Buhler Crusaders traveled up K61 to take on the McPherson Bullpups. Hello and welcome. I'm Carson Moeller here to bring you tonight's action on HKFM. Just about 28 minutes till tip-off here in McPherson as the Lady Crusaders on the court warming up against Hutch. Just last Friday, Crusaders scored 44 points, gave up 62, had 36 rebounds, out-rebounded the Salt Hawks 36-34. Field goal percentage, wanting that to increase tonight as Crusaders shot 41% from the floor. Three-pointers, 5 for 9, and free throws, 9 for 16. Crusaders, one of the key things that they want to work on is that free throw percentage. Just on the season shooting 51%, opponents shooting 68. Gotta win that line at the foul. Gotta win at the foul line for Buhler. We look at last game's stats. We finally saw a little bit more from Nat Krafels, who had 3 points, a great three-point shot, and 5 rebounds. Also with 5 rebounds, Sammy Brooks coming off the bench, starting to become the sixth man for the Crusaders. 2 points, 5 rebounds. A career night for Charlie Baxter, the 5'8" sophomore from Buhler, with 19 points, 5 rebounds. Charlie had a great second half, was the go-to for the Crusaders as of late. Crusaders struggled breaking the press of the Salt Hawks. Charlie Baxter was the one they gave the rock to, who put her head down and found her way through multiple times. As you see from the 19 points, Charlie had a great night shooting. Emmy Stallman had 5 rebounds, joining the game high of the other two with 2 points as well. Gracie Ord, the point guard, had 4 points. Buhler coming in not ranked in the latest Kansas Basketball Association game. McPherson falls 1 spot. Wellington jumps them. Their McPherson Bullpup ladies are now ranked 4th in 4A. Going back to Buhler, coached by Sierra Mitchell-Stutter. This is her 3rd year, 1-2 overall, won that very first game at Nickerson, an emotional game honoring Ava Jones and her father. Crusaders win 45-43. Then they traveled to Goddard, where they just couldn't get everything to click. We had a few bright spots, ended up losing 32-43. Then we just talked about the renewance of the Reno County rivalry. It's been great to see these games scheduled the past couple years, to see the Buhler fans and the Hutch fans come together as they go and play each other. Home and away series. We'll have another one at Buhler next year. Crusaders really starting to be able to find their groove here right before Christmas break. It's the first league matchup of the season for Buhler, as I mentioned the previous 3 non-league games. Crusaders really wanting to get that press bake rolling and limit turnovers. As we are here from McPherson, we will take a 1-minute timeout here on HKFM from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
More of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game coming up. Next, we'll hear from the players in tonight's player profile. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Rise and shine. It's daylight time and time to go to your happy place. The Christmas season is a time for smiles. And good news, we sell them by the dozen. Grab some hot, fresh daylight donuts made from scratch each morning. We start with flour each day, just like Daylight Donuts made them back in 1954. So spread some Christmas cheer this season by showing up with a box of Daylight Donuts. Located at 1435 East 30th or 305 North Main in Hutchinson.
At the Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century, helping them prepare for the unexpected and supporting the teams, schools, and communities we all care about. The Insurance, forward together.
At Dick's Phillips 66, our family has kept motorists on the road for nearly 60 years. Hi, this is Janet Dick, inviting you to stop by our locally owned station at 1215 East 4th in Hutch. Dick's offers top-tier gasoline, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service. Wherever you're headed, every journey begins with a stop at Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to the Roundhouse as Buhler traveled up 61 to take on McPherson. Little congratulations to the Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragon football team as they made it to the national championship game, beating Coffeyville at home last Saturday. HCC left on Monday, made a quick pit stop in Stillwater to practice at Boone Pickens Stadium and is now in Little Rock, Arkansas, as they are set to rematch against Iowa Western in the national championship game. HCC Blue Dragons won that the first matchup of the two on a blocked punt taken back for a touchdown, and the extra point would put them on top 29-28. Should be a great one down in Little Rock. If you're not traveling to the game tomorrow, make sure you catch it on ESPNU. Game time kickoff is approximately 8 o'clock. So again, congrats to that HCC Blue Dragon football team. Good luck tomorrow. Well, back tonight, we still have some basketball action as the Lady Crusaders look to bounce back and break a 17-game win streak against the Lady Pups tonight. We will get you more on that here after this quick break. Once again, this is Buhler Crusader basketball from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth on HKFM.
Coming up on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game, Aaron and Chris preview tonight's matchup and get you set up with 3 keys to victory. 95.9 HKFM. The Buhler Crusaders play here.
As your community bank, Prairie Bank of Kansas is always looking for ways to make banking more convenient, like e-statements. Eliminate the need to file your monthly statements. Now you can be notified the moment your statement is available and easily access it online. Sign up for e-statements online at prairiebankks.com or visit one of our locations in Stafford, Buhler, Inman, or Hutchinson. Prairie Bank of Kansas. How banking should be.
Advanced Physical Therapy of Hutchinson offers the most comprehensive physical therapy in the area. Our therapists at Advanced Physical Therapy are trained in multiple specialties such as women's health, dry needling, hand therapy, and orthopedics. If getting in to see your physician is difficult, Advanced Physical Therapy may be able to see you without a referral. We pride ourselves in one-on-one goal-oriented therapy to help reduce your pain and get back to doing the things you love. Call Advanced Physical Therapy or visit our website at aptclinics.com and see how we can help you live at your physical best.
95.9 HKFM.
Back in McPherson, Buhler set to take on the Lady Pups. Let's look at the opponent the Crusaders will take on tonight. Lady Pups, coached by Chris Stratum, his 18th year coaching the Bull Pups. Last year, the Lady Pups went 15-7, lost the first round of state to a outstanding Wellington team. Mac has a 17-game win streak on the ladies' side against Buhler. Buhler 2 wins back in 2015, including the sub-state final. Just a few notes about McPherson. A little different team than we saw last year. Graduated Lauren Larderview, Cassidy Beam. They will easily replace those and have a few extra girls to come off the bench. Looking for constant ball pressure, a signature of the Lady Pups. Will want to press. Crusaders are going to have to find a way to break a press tonight. Saw a great look at it against the Salt Hawks on Friday, which they came out, scored 44 points, averaging 40 points is good. That's double digits a quarter, and that's really what the Lady Crusaders want to be able to hit every time, is if you can get double-digit points per quarter, you're going to sit nice and pretty when you come to the final results. Crack down on defense a little bit. First 2 games, they only allowed 43. Very good. Salt Hawks got a great team coming back, and also with the addition of the transfer, Josie McLean, able to score 62 and put the Crusaders away. Tonight, they're looking to change all of that as they take on the Lady Pups. Buhler led by Gracie Ord and Charlie Baxter up at the wings and the point guard. Charlie Baxter, the go-to for this Buhler team, 19 points last game, averaging just over 10 points a game, 2 for 6 on the season, shooting 33% a game. Gracie Ord is one of those people who just looking to get a kickstart, as she's put up 10, 8, and 4, 7.3 points a game. You want to see that number just a little higher for your point guard, and Buhler just waiting to see Natalia Krafels take on her role, which we saw early last season with a couple of 20-point games. Nat only averaging 3 points a game so far. 3, 4, 2, and 3 are her game totals so far on the year. Buhler will also bring out the freshman, Nia Sewell, 5'5" freshman, made an instant impact coming in. 2 points in their first game. Wasn't able to put the ball in the bottom of the net against Goddard, but got another 2 against Hutch. She'll come in and provide a little bit of room and some fresh legs for Buhler, as well as Sammy Brooks. Sammy didn't get to see a whole lot of action, battling an injury last year, and she has come off, scored 16 points this year, scored 10 in the first game. Great showing by Brooks, 4 and 2 in the last 2. Sammy, one of those people who Crusaders are going to rely on, shooting 50% from the field and 57% from the free throw line. McKenna Siemens is also a name you will hear. 12 points against Collegiate. That's her career high. That was last year, shooting 1 for 3 on her three-point shots. That's really where the Crusaders are going to look for her to put the ball in the bottom of the net, is that three-point game. She'll be wearing the brace coming off a knee surgery reconstruction. It's great to see her back out on the court. Crusaders scored 121 points combined on the season, but giving up 148, -27. Rebounds, Crusaders are winning 34-30 against their opponent. But here's the key tonight: turnovers. Crusaders averaging 22 on the year, had 29 against Hutch. Hutch only had 7. Crusaders going to need to even out that total and make sure that that 29 starts decreasing here as the season progresses. Buhler taking their warm-ups. Both teams are finally out. We're starting to see the roundhouse fill up a little bit. The band has come. Both student sections are starting to show up. McPherson in their blackout beat Buhler. Buhler filtering in here as they're going formal tonight. Once again, Buhler is on a 2-game losing streak. Great to see those. Win in Nickerson as we are experiencing a few technical difficulties. We got that figured out as we continue to recap what we're going to see tonight and show you our matchups. When we get back, we will do a little bit of Buhler sports. We have some swimming is competing in Hutch. We'll look at that and talk about some Crusader wrestling from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Call Pyle Law at 620-241-9000 to find out your options today.
The Anchor Inn and Anchor Away have been serving authentic Mexican food to Hutchinson and surrounding communities for over 35 years. Treat friends and family to the Anchor's legendary dishes in their large banquet room, famous buffet, and relaxed atmosphere. Open Monday through Saturday. For the same great food with the convenience of a drive-thru, visit Anchor Away at B and Adams. Like Anchor Inn and Anchor Away on Facebook for specials. Anchor Inn and Anchor Away, authentically delicious in downtown Hutchinson.
At Morton Salt in South Hutch, we're passionate about what we do and how we do it. That's because we're helping to improve people's lives in more ways and places than ever before. Hi, this is Evan Moody, General Manager. To learn more, go to mortonsalt.com.
This is Cindy Couchman, Superintendent of Buhler Schools, where we are proud to offer an exceptional adult learning and K-12 virtual school alternative with Astra Virtual Academy. If you are considering a virtual educational setting with certified instructors, find out more at Astra Virtual Academy at usc313.org.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to the Roundhouse here in McPherson as the Crusaders set to take on the McPherson Bull Pups. Little look into Crusader sports activity as wrestling traveled to Great Bend on the boys' side of things last Friday. Colton Parsons at the 113-pound weight class took third. Sammy Hirschberger, the younger of the Hirschbergers, at the 120-pound weight class took third. Also taking third, Jace Spencer at 126. Bump up to a state qualifier last year. Cruz Hirschberger took fourth at the 138-pound weight class, and Cooper McCloy taking second at the 165. On the girls' side of things, great to see all the girls out for wrestling for Crusaders and making an impact. Girls at the 105-pound weight class, Kimberlyn Krabs took sixth. 125, Kennedy Applegate took 10th. Macy Parks took 8th at the 140-pound weight class, and Emily Schweizer on her senior year campaign took 2nd at the 190. They are all in action this Thursday as they travel to Augusta to take on the Orioles in a duel. Swimming last Saturday got 4th in Andover. Ben Hellis took 2nd in the 1-meter dive. The 200 medley team took 5th. The 200 medley qualifier for Buhler was Hudson DeWeese, and he got 6th. Ben Hellis also swam the 53 and got 4th. Spencer Hines got 4th as well in the 100 fly. Hudson DeWeese took 3rd in his other event, the 500 free, and the 200 free relay took 7th. Spencer Hines took 3rd in the 100 back And today, the swim team is in action at Hutchinson. They began their meet at 3:30. Have not seen any updates on yet. We will look to get you those when we have them in front of us. Stadium starting to fill up here in McPherson. The Pups and the Crusaders have another great matchup. Buhler going to be in their all-black uniforms. Classic all-whites for McPherson. Always a great matchup when Buhler and McPherson get together. Buhler looking to break a 17-game win streak. That dates all the way back to 2015 when the Crusaders took 2 out of 3 matchups, including a sub-state final win. McPherson, classic coach Stratum, 18 years. His defense will be the key tonight. McPherson is 2-1. Their only loss to a great Derby team. Won their first game here in the Roundhouse against Dodge City, 43-37, and beat a very talented Andover team 65-41. They will have Buhler and Winfield here before the semester is over, and that will kick off their end of the year. League matchups are starting around the league tonight. Buhler takes on McPherson, Andover Central and Andover. Great game out there. Augusta and Circle, another league matchup. That is at Towanda, big time game on the boys' side of things out there. Arc City takes on Derby, Clearwater, and El Dorado. Another league matchup, Winfield and Mulvane. Out in Mulvane, that'll be a very test for the Vikings as they travel for a road game. Wellington takes on the Rose Hill Rockets out in Rose Hill tonight. And Andale takes on Collegiate. That'll be a big-time matchup on the boys' side as well. We are just about 7 minutes before tip-off here as we're going to take another quick break from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
KFM. More of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game coming up. Find exclusive stories highlighting Crusader athletics at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. 95.9 HKFM.
Ag 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 3 locations in central Kansas. Whether you need home, auto, farm, crop, commercial, or life insurance, we have options for you. Contact one of our agents for a quote today. We would love to have you become part of the Ag 360 family. Ag 360 Insurance, partners in your legacy.
Ag 360 Inman. Call Darren Eddy at 620-755-6023 or Cody Moores at 620-755-7779.
This is Derek Fees with APAC Kansas Shears Division. You know we do big projects, but we also want you to know we can help you with parking lots, driveways, and other projects at your home or business. Asphalt or concrete, we're here to help. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Manufacturing facilities, warehouses, oil, fuel and water storage, grain elevators, product makers, rooftops, HVAC containment, refineries, garages, and more rely on the quality and integrity of WIFCO products. Go to WIFCOSP.com for more. WIFCO Steel Products, the experts in steel fabrication.
Want lights that come on at dusk and turn off at dawn automatically? At Sunflower Electric, we have bulbs that can directly replace your existing 60-watt bulbs, providing extra security for a very low cost with no timers to set. This bulb includes an internal sensor that works in any direction and can be used indoor, outdoor, and in damp locations. Has a 15,000-hour lifespan and priced under $5 each. Call us at 620-662-0531 or stop by Sunflower Electric in Hutchinson, Great Bend, or Liberal.
Hutchrec is celebrating 75 years in 2022. Since 1947, Hutchrec has been the local recreation provider for Hutchinson and Reno County. Hutchrec is more than sports, wellness, and community events. We're an agency with 10 divisions, united in a vision to provide our local residents with lifelong wellness, cultural, natural, and recreational opportunities. Follow Hutchrec on social media and at hutchrec.com all year long as we celebrate 75 years as your local recreation provider.
95.9 HKFM.
Just about 4.5 minutes before tip-off here from the Roundhouse. Still fans pouring in as they're excited to see a great matchup of basketball tonight. Buhler playing their fourth road game in a row, and that will be the case for the next couple. Buhler slated to stay away all the way until January 31st. Well, they will take on the Rose Hill Rockets at home. We will give you the national anthem played by the McPherson High School Bullpup Band. And with that, we are just about 3 minutes from tip-off here as the Lady Crusaders head back over to their side of the court. We'll take a few more warm-up shots. Once again, Buhler next home game will be January 31st against the Rose Hill Rockets. This will be McPherson's third out of 4 games that they will play here in the Roundhouse. They are slated to take on Winfield December 16th and then travel the very next night to St. James and as they take on the Rolling Thunder. Buhler is 1-2 on the season, win against Nickerson to open up the year, then fall short against Goddard, and in the Reno County rivalry game, fall to the Hutchinson Salthawks at the Sac Center. McPherson is 2-1 on the year. They beat Dodge City and then traveled to Derby, took the loss in a close game, got away from them there in the fourth quarter, ended up losing 32-46. Last Friday, they beat Andover here in the Roundhouse, and as we are 1:45 until tip-off, hear the McPherson band behind me. Everybody is grabbing their seat, ready for an exciting night of basketball. Buhler scoring just about 40 points a game, right at 43, rebounding. Great stat for the Lady Crusaders at 34 rebounds per game. Thing they have to watch, though, is those turnovers, averaging 22 a game. Had 29 against the Salt Hawks. That is going to have to change here for the Lady Crusaders as they begin to progress. Things are starting to get put together for this team. Still a very young team, starting all sophomores except for Emmy Stallman, the 5'10" post for the Lady Crusaders. Under a minute, we hear that buzzer set to take our starting lineups. Our uniform sponsor is I Need a Cleaners, just like tonight's team. I Need a Cleaners can help you look like a winner. Expert dry cleaning and professional t-shirt service. I Need a Cleaners in Hutchinson and Newton. It's where to take your clothes. Starting lineups are presented by Heartland Wealth Strategies. Let Heartland Wealth Strategies help you pursue prosperity. Wealth management and advice from Heartland Wealth Strategies, located in Heartland Credit Union at 29th and Main in Hutch. Call Monty Cross at 620-669-0177. That's 620-669-0177. Look at tonight's starting lineups. Starting for the McPherson Bullpups, the 5'8 junior, number 14, Maddie Moores. The 5'8 junior, number 25, Carter Alvord. The 5'6 senior, Chloe Clevenger, wearing 32. Wearing 40 tonight for the Pups is Jordan Sears, the 5'9 senior. And rounding out the lineup for the Lady Pups is Alexis Dukes, the 5'8 senior. She'll be wearing 44. Pups will be dressed in their all-white uniforms, red trim, red numerals. For the Lady Crusaders, 1 and 2 on the year, they'll start their lineup like this. Number 13, Natalia Krafels, the 5'9 sophomore. Number 15, Claudia Taylor, the 5'6 sophomore. Number 22, the leading scorer on the Lady Crusaders this season, Charlie Baxter, the 5'8 sophomore. The center, Emmy Stallman, the 5'10 junior. She'll be wearing 30 tonight. And to round out the point guard, number 32, Gracie Ord, the 5'8 sophomore. This will be the 4th time we've seen the new unis for the Lady Crusaders. All black, maroon trim, white numerals. And we are set for a great night of basketball here in McPherson at the Roundhouse. Both teams breaking their huddles, starting lineups out on the court. We are ready to go here as the officials are set to call out both teams. Great expected turnout here in McPherson. Get a nice crowd going right before last home game before Christmas. College kids are starting to finish their finals. Seeing a lot of alumni coming back for both schools. Nat Krafel is set to take the tip for the Crusaders. Jordan Sears will take it for the Clevenger. Will run the point as Bueller opens up in a man defense. Bullpups will work it around. Alvord has it, will kick it out to Maddie Moores. Moores on the far side works it back up to the point guard. They'll look inside. Sears kicks McPherson. McPherson immediately sets up in their press. Ball tipped by Clevenger. Catches back is Krafels. Ball tipped Alvord, and she will step out of bounds. Crusaders avoiding that 10 count narrowly, still in their own back court. Inbound from Taylor, finds its way to Ord. Ord sets up the offense across the timeline. Crusaders trying to defend against that man defense from McPherson. Pass from Taylor intended for the Lady Pups. Finds her way across the timeline. Ball working their way around the three-point line. Finds its way into Sears. Sears, another look at a basket. Shoots it over the backboard, but gets her own rebound. She'll take the 10-foot jumper and finds the bottom of the net. That's her 4th point of the game. She has both McPherson baskets. Crusaders trying to break this press, has the ball up near the timeline, gets it across, way into Emmy Stallman. She'll shoot and she will score. Crusaders 2-4. Here's the long pass from Clevenger. Finds its way to Maddie Moores, and she'll get the easy layup. Very impressive by McPherson. No matter what 10 counts, Crusaders turn the ball over for a second time tonight. McPherson will take it over just above the three-point line here. Chloe Clevenger The point guard set up for McPherson, will dribble it out, sets up, calls the play from coach. Works their way around. Three-point basket is them. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Buhler Crusader basketball on HK FM.
Outer Services. 95.9 HKFM.
Back in the roundhouse as Crusaders down 2-9 against the Lady Pups. Crusaders get the ball across the timeline. Charlie Baxter now on the baseline will force up a shot, looking for a foul called, won't go. Nat Krafels puts one up as well. Rebound, no good, comes to her. She'll take the free throw jumper, and that'll be good. Her first points of the night. Not able to get a body in front. Foul will go on Gracie Ord, and the opportunity to make a three-point play here. Chloe Clevenger has the free throw on its way, and nothing but net as Clevenger takes the three-point play. Crusaders in the backcourt, trying to get across and break the press as Ord is stopped, but they'll work their way all the way across the court to Taylor. She'll get across. Charlie Baxter takes the shot and is fouled. No good. She'll shoot two. First foul on the night for Jordan Shears, the center for the Lady Pups. Both starting lineups came back on the floor after that timeout. Coach Mitchell stepped as the first free throw from Baxter is no good. Baxter's second one is a make. Her first point of the game. 5 minutes left to play. Lady Pups leading the Crusaders 12-5 here. McPherson pass by Maddie Moores, barely caught by Carter Alvord on the baseline. She'll kick it up to Sears. Charlie Baxter going after the loose ball on the floor. Be Lady Pups ball on their side of the timeline. Checking in for the Lady Crusaders, first action of the night is Faith Miller. Taking a quick rest will be Claudia Taylor. McPherson has the ball, work their way around the three-point arc. They're going to give it to Alexis Duke for another look at three. No good. Tip in by Clevenger is also no. Frustration foul for Duke's not something you want to see if you're a Pup fan. We'll let the Crusaders step up their press break. Checking in for Buhler, Sammy Brooks and Nia Sewell. Charlie Baxter and Nat Krafels will take a layup for Clevenger, no good. Rebound, Ord. Ord dribbling away, has a Wolf behind her. Clevenger's attempt at a steal is not successful, and then she will have a foul on the far side right in front of the McPherson bench. That is her first foul inside, and it'll be looked to get the ball to Sammy Brooks and Emmy Stallman down in the post. They feel they have a good matchup. Quickly breaks the press, and that's Faith Miller. Thought about a shot, instead will send it out. Sewell now tries to get the ball into Stallman and does. Stallman kicks out to Ord. Ord looks at taking a contested three. See Ord for three. Puts the Crusaders back within 6, as that is her first basket of the night. Rims short. Rebound. McPherson shot again, no good. Nia Sewell, great hustle by the freshman, gets the board, kicks it out to Ord. Sammy Brooks just being a little over aggressive as Alvord had hauled in the rebound. Instead will be fouled by Brooks, looking for that jump ball. Substitutions for McPherson, Alexis Duke, as well as number 24, Alexa Romero. McPherson, Clevenger will set up the play. Screens in the paint for McPherson, they'll kick it out. Dribble in is Romero. Maddie Moore's on the far side, she'll drive and kick out. Buhler breaks the McPherson press. Ball up top now, Nat Krafels drives, kicks out, intercepted by Clevenger. Clevenger 2-on-3 situation. She'll do the wise thing and pull out to set up the offense. McLeod now kicks it out, gets it up ahead to Charlie Baxter. Charlie gonna have the ball poked away. It'll be Buhler ball down on the far baseline here. 1:47 left to play. Crusaders trailing the Pups 8-17. Jordan Sears checks back in for the Pups. Carter Alvord ball will be poked out, rolls out of bounds. They're gonna say Buhler ball. Nia Sewell set to throw it in. Box look for the Crusaders. Screens across, looking for Miller. Will have her. Short time for Crusaders. 10, McPherson 17 here. 1:20 left to play in the first quarter. Man looks still for the Crusaders as Clevenger gets a hold of the rebound. Sears, and just hauled in before the timeline is Moore. She'll give it back to Sears for three. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds, and they're going to give it Buhler ball. Last touch, they're going to say, by Clevenger down in the paint. Nat Krafel's set to throw. Underhand pass intended for Baxter, tipped away. And they are going to blow a whistle here as Jordan Sears tried the Euro step and say she was ball tipped in. Clevenger wide open for three. No good. Rebound, Nat Krafels. Great job by Nat being able to get up and get that. Long pass cross court from Sewell intended for Miller. Romero looked like she wanted to grab it, instead throws her hands back. Officials make eye contact and decide that was last touched by Alvord. Clevenger gets across. They're going to look for one shot here. Pressure brought up by Faith Miller. Coach Stratum is setting up the offense. Be a double screen look here, far side. Dukes with it now. Alvord all the time they wanted to set up that last shot. We will take a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth on HKFM.
Or even if we have to, extractions, we can provide the treatments you need. We are always accepting new patients, so be sure to call us at 620-543-2768. Schedule your next appointment or email online at drdalbs@gmail.com. Buhler Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
Hey fans, this is Rachel Nelson. It's game time and Ineta Cleaners can help you look like a winner. Spend your valuable time prepping for the game, not doing laundry. Keep your knit polos and khaki pants looking great. For the winning look, stop by Ineta Cleaners, 13th and Main in Hutchinson.
From their beginnings in 1989, Wifco Steel Products has grown to be the premier supplier of storage tank hardware in the U.S. and Canada, and they're still growing. Apply today at WIFCOSP.com. Wifco Steel Products, the experts in steel fabrication.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson as we are ready for second quarter action. Starters back on the floor for both teams. Buhler trailing by 7, 10-17. Crusaders get the ball to start, working their way around. Pass by McKenna Siemens, picked off. Jordan Sears, a wild attempt at a shot. She will be fouled on that attempt, and she will go to the line for two. That foul will be called on Claudia Taylor. That's her first of the night. Sears set to take the Buhler all black, white numbers, maroon trim. McPherson in their all whites with black trim and red numbers. No press for the Bullpups. Buhler able to get the ball across the timeline and set up. Ball by Gracie Ord. Pass. Tried to get a lob pass in to Emmy Salmon, who had for the Pups. Running that point guard position, takes it off. A little weave look for the Pups. It's Carter Alvord for three, and that finds the bottom of the net. Another three-pointer for Carter Alvord. Buhler Not seeing a press look. Ball kick out. McKenna Siemens for three. And that ball hits the side of the rim over the backboard out of bounds. It'll be McPherson ball. McKenna Siemens is somebody who you're going to see take a lot of threes. That is her role for the team coming off the bench. As we see her career high was a great night against Collegiate last season where McPherson up 15. Gracie Ord running the point guard for Buhler, works her way around. Clevenger bought her head back like she was elbowed. No call on Buhler. Emmy Stallman, shot attempt tipped, and the rebound will fall into Bullpup hands. Chloe Clevenger now hesitates, kicks it out. Alvord wants another trying to get down, finding rebounds, giving themselves all the opportunities that they can tonight. Pass by Taylor intended for a cutting Siemens, picked off Sears. Sears for the Bullpups, stops, 8-foot pull-up, no good. Down, finds its way into Ord. Claudia Taylor for three, tipped, and that will be short. Timeout. It'll be a McPherson timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We will be back in 1 minute from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Every major carrier and can find your company the best rates available. Call me today at 620-904-7010 or go to ashliecanhelp.com.
The right price or protection is easier to find than you might think. Contact me, Andrew Parr, your Allstate agent in Hutchinson, for a free quote. Protection shouldn't be pricey. Call me today or stop by the office at 13th and Main in Midtown Hutchinson.
As the Lady Crusaders trail 10-25, their last bucket coming in the first quarter with 1:34 left to play. Buhler will send out Emmy Stallman, Sammy Brooks, McKenna Siemens, Gracie Ord, and Charlie Baxter. Same spot, she's hit another one. That three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Emmy Stallman, and will be whistled. Foul called on McPherson. It'll be on number 30 run by Ava Romero. Crusaders won't be able to run the baseline here. They do get the ball in only momentarily as McKenna Siemens, quick turnover, and McPherson bucket to Ava Romero. Press look again from the Lady Pups. Ball tipped around. That's Sammy Brooks who has it. Finds its way coast to coast layup. No good. Rebound still being poked around on the floor. Finally finds its way into the hands of Carter Alvord. McPherson setting up their offense to mute this Bullpup run as McKenna Siemens turns the ball over. Clevenger, wide open layup, and that will be good. Timeout by the Lady Crusaders. A 30-second timeout. We half. Buhler needing just a quick breather to gather themselves here as they have been on the largest lead McPherson has had of the night at 21. Some different passes. The lob passes in between are not going to work on the press break. Something the Crusaders have seen a lot of. Checking in for the Buhler Crusaders will be Nia Sewell. Crusaders will not see a press look, though, in this second quarter, as Coach Stratum will call it off. Charlie Baxter looking to drive, won't. Baxter, the lefty, trying to be forced to go right. Ball works its way inside to Sears. Sears kick out, goes through challenge. A lot of three-ball looks for the Pups. Rebound to Maddie Moores. Her shot and one. Second personal foul, and she'll check out of the game. In comes number 20 for the Crusaders, Faith Miller. Game sponsors for So Good. And rebound poked loose. That'll be last touched by the Lady Pups. Nia Sewell will set to throw it in. No press this time for the Lady Pups. Charlie Baxter will run that. Crusaders trying to get the ball into Stallman. Not going to happen here as they work their way out. Great pump fake by Sewell. Her shot is blocked by Jordan Sears. Sears takes the ball all the way up the court, pulls it out. Three-pointer for Romero is good, and nothing but net for Ava Romero. Working in their own half offense, finds its way in. Emmy Stallman kicks out to a cutting Charlie Baxter. Great job by Charlie Baxter, able to draw the foul. She will head to the line to shoot two. Charlie of the night. First free throw for Charlie Baxter off the front of the rim. No good. Game sponsors we would like to thank Wifco Steel Products, Daylight Donuts, Midway Motors, Rods Tire and Service, and Neufeld's Flooring. Second from Charlie Baxter. Pass from McPherson, working their way on the outside, will be a shot attempt from Jordan Sears. Throws it up, and great job, draws the foul. She'll head to the line to shoot two. That'll be the second foul on the freshman for Buhler. Number 11, Naya, up 37-13 here. 2:23 left to go here in before halftime. Crusaders 7 fouls. That puts the Lady Pups in the bonus. McPherson with 5 team fouls. Second free throw from Sears is long. Rebound loose on the ground. Fighting for it is number 5, Lillian Horn. First action she has seen tonight for Buhler. Set up in a man look. Horn loses it. It's Romero. Long three, no good. Rebound to Baxter. Baxter works its way into traffic, and that'll be another foul on Carter Alford. Her second. 2:08 left to play. We would like to thank Prairie Bank of Kansas, Heston Bakery, Erickson Custom Building, Crusader Booster Club, and Ideatech for tonight's Clevenger. Running the point is Lillian Horn. She'll kick it out. Left side to Baxter. Baxter works its way, finds Nat Crayfuls, and Nat puts her head down and gets the mid-range jumper. Her 6th point of the night. Great job by Crayfuls putting her head down. Foul tried to be drawn by Sammy Brooks. No good. It'll be an easy basket for Jordan Sears. Lillian Horn, Faith Miller, layup in the lane. Floater is good for Faith Miller. Her first basket of the game puts the Crusaders 17 down to the McPherson 39. McPherson now drives. Horn with it for the Crusaders. Up top, finds its way around the ring. Crusaders tried to get it in, goes off the leg. Coach Mitchelstetter asking for a kick. No call from the officiating staff. Foul on Charlie Baxter. That's her second here. She's going to have to play careful with 43.8 seconds left to Reno Prairie Star Health Center, Hutchinson Community College, and Fee Insurance for being tonight's game sponsor. Second free throw for Clevenger is good. 40 seconds left to play for Buhler in this first half. Her for the rest of this 40 seconds here in the second quarter. Set to check in is Miller. Bounce pass into Horn. 37 seconds left to play. Thought about giving it left side to Taylor. That puts the Crusaders with 19 points here. 20 seconds left to play. McPherson will hold for the final shot. Crusaders man look, same look we saw at the end of last quarter for McPherson. McLeod out to Lady Crusaders trail 19-46. Be back in 1 minute for the halftime show. This is Buhler basketball from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth on HKFM.
Listening to the Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report. Coming up, Aaron and Chris recap tonight's first half, and we'll catch up with other coaches and athletes in This Week in Crusader Sports. 95.9 HKFM.
This is Mitzi Widener at Prairie Star Health Center. We have been trusted by nearly 500 businesses in Reno County and surrounding areas for their occupational medicine needs. from pre-employment physicals, drug screening, to work comp situations. We have the experience and the team to help your employees and your business. Contact me today at 620-802-0039 to schedule a consult and help your company become happier and healthier in 2022. Because at Prairie Star, it's all about you.
Did you know that it's estimated that the salt deposits under Kansas could supply the entire world's salt needs for the next 250,000 years? Cargill Salt of Hutch is proud to support the schools of Reno County. Collaborate, create, succeed. Cargill Salt of Hutchinson.
Hi, this is Jen Stallman with the Buhler Booster Club. Booster Club supports all student activities and athletics. Please consider membership in our Booster Club to help support all students at Buhler High School. Follow the Buhler Booster Club and the Buhler Crusader Closet on Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date. Thanks for the continued support of our generous donors.
Hi, I'm Kristen Gillespie, and when you come see Dr. Travis Gillespie at the Dental Center in Hutch, my husband and our staff will take the time to listen to your concerns and will give you the best options available for you and your family's needs. At the Dental Center in Hutch, we provide high-quality, state-of-the-art dental care in our comfortable and newly renovated office. We enjoy working with all ages of patients, especially the little ones. Don't you agree, girls?
Of course. Happy teeth for you and me. Come see our dad, Dr. Gillespie.
Well, the AP All-American teams have been announced for college football, and 3 Kansas State Wildcats were named to the All-American teams. Running back Deuce Vaughn was named to the first team as an all-purpose player, while left guard Cooper Beebe was named to the second team, and defensive end Felix Anyudike-Uzama was on the third team. It's the most AP All-Americans by the Wildcats in one season since the 2012 season, when Colin Klein, Arthur Brown, and Ty Zimmerman were all honored. Deuce Vaughn is the first Wildcat to earn first-team All-America honors from the AP in consecutive years since Chris Canny did so in 1994 and 1995. He enters the bowl season ranked 10th nationally and second in the Big 12 with 136.9 scrimmage yards per game. He's also 11th nationally with over 1,400 rushing yards and became just the third player in school history with consecutive 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Other players from the Big 12 making the All-American team were running back Bijan Robinson out of Texas, Iowa State wide receiver Xavier Hutchinson, and defensive back Travius Hodges-Tomlinson out of TCU were all on the first team. On the second team, quarterback Max Duggan, guard Steve Avila from TCU, edge rusher Tyree Wilson out of Texas Tech, and on the third team, linebacker Jalen Ford from Texas. Leading the way on the first team were 3 players selected from USC, including Heisman Trophy winner Caleb Williams. And while the bowl-bound KU Jayhawks didn't land any players on the AP All-American team, they did get a pair on the AP All-Big 12 team, with cornerback Kobe Bryant and defensive end Lonnie Phelps earning a spot on the second team. Bryant was previously named All-Big 12 first team by the Big 12 coaches, while Phelps was named All-Big 12 second team by the league coaches. The sophomore Bryant had a breakout season with the Jayhawks, leading the team with 3 interceptions for 86 return yards, including a game-clinching touchdown at West Virginia on September 10th. And in his first season in the Jayhawk uniform, Phelps made his presence known with a team-high 7 sacks, which were tied for second most in the Big 12 Conference this season. Phelps' 3-sack performance marked the most sacks in a game by a Jayhawk since 2016 and earned Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week honors for his performance. He also registered 53 tackles, including 10.5 tackles for loss. I'm Scott Miller with a look at your halftime sports. Let's get you back out to your basketball games.
Are you considering putting up a fence, building a garage, adding onto your home, or purchasing ground? For all your surveying needs, contact Alpha Land Surveys in Hutchinson at 620-728-0012 or go to alphalandsurveys.com.
Holidays are right around the corner. Holly here with Holly Sweet Treats. Be sure to get your pre-orders in for corporate gift boxes and family desserts for the holidays. Follow us on social media, come see us at 205 South Main, or call 888-YUM.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson. Your Lady Crusaders trail 19-46. Buhler only able to put up 9, not quite that 10-point and double-digit mark they are aiming for per quarter. McPherson exploded in the second quarter, had 29 points. McPherson shooting 6 for 16 from the three-point line. That's 37.5%. 42% from the field and 6 for 8, shooting 75% from the free throw line. Buhler, on the other hand, shooting well, 50% from the field. They just got to be able to do that with some more opportunities. On the free throw line, they're also shooting 50%, 2 for 4 on the night. A few shots there, both coming from Charlie Baxter. 1 for 3 from the three-point line. That's 33%, as Buhler has tried to keep a very consistent lineup. Nat Krafel's 13 minutes so far in the game, followed a close second by Emmy Stallman and Charlie Baxter, both over double digits playing. Buhler had some struggles yet again against the press in that first half, not able to get it across, which is something that we are expecting to see grow as we see this very young, inexperienced team. You still have to look at, you are starting all sophomores besides your center in Emmy Stallman, still trying to get their sea legs under. Nia Sewell has had a few turnovers, much expected from a freshman, but the potential is there for the Lady Crusaders as they look to build here on the second half. Reminder, today the swim meet has been going on in Hutchinson, and we would also like to mention that a big congratulations to the Prairie Hills Middle School Lady Crusaders basketball teams. Both 7th and 8th graders won league last night. Congrats, you guys. Very excited for the future of Lady Crusaders basketball. On the McPherson side of things, Jordan Sears, she's shot a lot. She's also scored a lot. 6 for 11 from the field. Maddie Moore's 2 for 5. Carter Alvord also 2 for 5. On the defensive side, lots of steals, 10 steals for the Lady Pups. Buhler only has 1. Have to be able to continually make those up as the game gone on. Turnovers we talked about in the pregame show are going to play a large part in that. We will take a quick 1-minute break here as we get you ready for the second half of play from McPherson. It's the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
More of the Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report coming up after this. Prairie Bank of Kansas, your locally owned full-service bank since 1886. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Enjoy always homemade favorites and weekly specials at Water's Edge Restaurant and Catering in Heston. It's simply the best for comfort food classics or unique seasonal flavors. Check out their Thursday night specials and customizable catering options too. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Follow them on Facebook and view the menu at watersedgeheston.com. With dine-in or curbside to-go service, they've got your cravings covered morning, noon, and Thursday nights.
Summit Surgical and Pinnacle Rehabilitation and Sports Performance, together for your orthopedic needs. Now seeing physical therapy patients at Sterling College as well as our location in Hutchinson, enhancing the quality of your life and helping you return to the activities you love. Visit Summit online at summitks.com or call 620-665-7766 to make your consultation appointment. Summit Surgical and Pinnacle Rehabilitation and Sports Performance, together for exceptional health care.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson in the historic Roundhouse. Lady Pups beating the Buhler Crusaders 46-19. Here as we are set to take on this second half of play. Lady Crusaders needing to find a little bit of energy. Not about to the point you're down 25 plus. You're looking for improvement here. Games after Christmas are really where you're going to figure out what your team is. These pre-Christmas games are big games when you talk about league, but
the starter games, we've started to see some bright spots as this Crusader team. McPherson all white with red and black trim, maroon. Good, she falls to the ground. No whistle blown as Clevenger takes it for the Pups. Great no-look pass. Sears, pull up, jumper, and it's Bueller able to get the ball across the timeline. Here's the lefty, Charlie Baxter, side. Bounce pass off to Crayfels. Crayfels puts her head down. Free throw, Taylor. Reverse layup for Sears. No good. Rebound, McPherson. And Alexis Dukes gets the foul call on her shot attempt the game. Like to thank Adams Brown, Strategic Allies, I Need a Cleaners, Holly Sweet Treats. On the way was no good for us. Gracie Ord dribbles between the legs, drives, fakes one way, shoots the other, off the side of the rim, no good. But Chloe Clevenger all over the court tonight, finds the ball, puts it up, another basket for Chloe Clevenger. Bueller, far side for Maddie Moores has it now for the Pups. Nobody stopped ball to guard in front of her. She had a wide open look and great job of clearing out a space for her to take it across the court. Puts her head down, intense. Taylor for three, that's good for Claudia Taylor. Great job by Claudia finding an open spot, finding a way to lose her man, sets her feet, knocks it down for the Lady Crusaders. Foul will be called. No, they're going to call it travel. Great job, Gracie Ord, causing pressure on Chloe Clevenger. She'll travel on her way to the basket. Turnover for the Lady Pups. It'll be Bueller ball. Nat Crayfels checks it in to Gracie Ord as Gracie Ord gets the ball across the timeline. 5:20 left to play. Bueller 22, McPherson 51. Nia Sewell, lob pass into Emmy Stallman. Great idea, not able to connect with it as ball works its way out to Nat Crayfels. Crayfels three-pointer, no good. Finds its ball rebounded by Jordan Sears. Sears trying to go coast to coast and does, and draws the foul. Whistle blown and one for the senior from McPherson. She'll shoot in efforts to make it a three-point play. Foul will be whistled on Faith Miller. That'll be her second of the game. Free throw is good for Jordan Sears. Gracie Ord will take it across the timeline for Bueller. Dribbles between her legs and works it around to Nia Sewell, the freshman. Near side, works its way across. Inbound pass, haven't had a whole lot of success with that. Intended for Stallman, is poked away, and they're gonna whistle another travel on Clevenger here as they just crossed the timeline. It'll be Bueller ball here, half court. Checking in for Bueller, Brooks and Baxter. Crayfels and Stallman will take a quick breather. Gracie Ord running the point for the Crusaders, tries to work her way around Ava Romero. Gracie finds its way, ball finally goes inside to Charlie Baxter. Baxter has been a great sixth man for the Crusaders this year. Shot by Gracie Ord is good. Coast to coast down the middle of the floor. Easy two-point bucket for McPherson. Gracie Ord dribbles down in the post. Number 30, Ava Ramiro, only her first of the game. Checking in is Jayla McLeod for the Lady Pups. Alexis Dukes will say that's off McLeod's foot. It'll be Bueller ball yet again underneath their own basket. By Shears, just a great defensive effort from the senior. Romero has it now for the Pups on the far side. Finds its way around for her tonight. Rarely successful, as that'll be a foul called as Ramiro tried to put one up in the paint. She'll shoot. Midwest Iron and Metal, Red Rock Auto Center, the Medicine Shop, and Edgar Family Dental for being tonight's games. Gracie Ord will find her way over to the bench for a quick 24. Three-pointer for Charlie Baxter is no good. Rebound goes to McPherson. McKenna Siemens tried to draw the jump ball. Instead, Indinger is running point. Find their way all the way over, far side now, Romero. Up top to McLeod. Sears wants it in the middle. Pups here as we approach 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Sammy Brooks has it inside, and that will be a foul. Another one on Alex. That box look gets the ball. Sammy Brooks out jumps everybody. It's great to see athleticism for her. Finally back after battling is McLeod, and she'll turn it over. Another inbounds play for Buhler on the other side of the bucket. McKenna Siemens now. Cross for Ramiro, and that'll be a Faith Miller tried to draw the offensive foul. Instead, it'll be a block. Take the free throws. First one, no good. Sponsors. Substitutions for Buhler is Claudia Taylor checks in. Charlie Baxter will get herself a quick breather. 2:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Buhler, Alex Ramiro checked out for Maddie Moores just a second ago. Buhler worked her way inside to Sammy Brooks. Nat Crafels now. Brooks finds her way on the floor. I believe it'll be a foul called on the far side. They call a foul on Maddie Moores. Both players, Nia Sewell and Moores, on the ground. They're going to say a little bit too much for Moores, and Buhler will get the ball. Nia Sewell works her way around a double screen, down, kicks it out. Maddie Moores to Jordan Sears up top. Sears wants the three, rims short. Fake pass, gets her own rebound, and bucket for Jordan in front of her bench. Instead, calls the play, works the way around, picks up her dribble. Ball finds its way far side to Claudia Taylor. Sewell fakes the dribble in, finds its way to Crafels. Crafels thought about the weave look, great jump shot, just short. She's had some great looks tonight on that. The bottom of the net. McPherson now leads 66-24 with a minute left to play in the third quarter. And that will be an and one opportunity for Chloe Clevenger. Claudia Taylor tried to set up for the charge. Instead, Clevenger worked her way around with the step, and the board says they're going to call that foul on Nia Sewell. Believe they're going to try and change that. If it was Sewell, that'll be her third. They do change it back to Taylor. Free throw, no good. Rebound away by Clevenger. Who else? Turnover for Buhler. Maddie Moores has it now for the Lady Pups. Works her way across the screen from Clevenger. 29 seconds left. First will pull the ball out near the. Sewell comes out for a little bit of pressure on Clevenger. Clevenger takes it right side. Out to Romero. Romero now to Moores. 5 seconds left. Has to shoot is Moores. Instead, gets the ball to Clevenger. Clevenger's shot is good. Beats the buzzer. Gets the bullpup. This is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
It was the year the McKenzie Paint and Body Shop opened for business. That's over 70 years they've been serving the Mid-Kansas area with quality workmanship, excellent refinishing, paint, and restoration. McKenzie Paint and Body Shop, Spence out of Accidents, just over the bridge at 45 Kansas Avenue in South Hutchinson.
Allen Samuels and Hutch is proud to support our community and local businesses. And remember, Ladies' Day is every Tuesday for discounted oil changes, tire rotation, and a free car wash. Allen Samuels on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutch.
FM.
Welcome back to McPherson. The Pups will start with the ball here at the beginning of the fourth quarter and finds a bucket for who else other than Jordan Sears. Great night for her tonight. And turnover by Buhler. Shot attempt for Alexis Dukes now on the far side is no good. Ward takes it. Lillian Horn checks in for the Crusaders. Will be Stallman. Jordan Sears. Oh, what a beautiful spin move. And that finds the bottom of ups. Buhler has it now. Far side. Ord thought about faking a pass. Instead, her way to Carter Alford. And Carter Alford finds the bottom of the net. This is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Each and every day, Wifco Steel Products are trusted steel products, the experts in steel fabrication. 95.9 HKFM.
in McPherson as both teams set to come out of the timeout. McPherson in that third quarter shot free throws for shooting 62%. It'll be Buhler ball here as we 77 here. McPherson, no pressure. Chloe Clevenger will meet Ord at half court. Crusaders will be able to set up and throw it in. 5 on the floor for the Crusaders. Number 5, Lillian Horn, is checked. Have to throw it in as Ord. Ord finds Baxter. Baxter's shot no good, but great rebound. Nat Crafels puts it up, bounces twice on the rim, no good. Rebound, McPherson. Back out beyond the arc, working their way around to that weave look we've seen tonight. Oh, and that'll be a double dribble. Maddie Moores tries the bounce pass to Romero. Instead, will end up missing her. She'll try to get the possession back. It'll be a turnover. Pieces we expect to see for the rest of the game for the Bullpups. Both Romero sisters are in the game for the Lady Pups. Substitutions for Buhler as well. Seniors Allison Goins and Desa Deviney check Crusaders. Ball from Horn intended for Goins, poked away, but Goins, quick on her feet, goes back and gets the ball. Crusaders work their way around. Horn will try a three, rims long, no good. We'll send number 24, Alex Romero, the older sister of the two. She will head to the line. I'd like to thank Morton Salt, Ivy Benefits and Consultants, Ad Astra Virtual Academy, Inman Funeral Home, and Summit Surgical. Romero's second is good as well. Crusaders will be able to run the court. No pressure for the Pups. 3:25 left to play. Horn will take it up for Goins, poked away. Will find its way out of bounds. Last touch by McPherson. Faith Miller set to check in for the Crusaders. Finds its way up top. Horn will call the offense. Gets a screen set by Siemens. Works its way back to Siemens. Long, deep three for McKenna Siemens. Rim short. Rebound, McPherson. It's Palpovich for Bauer. 81 points for the Bullpups here. 2:30 left to play. Buhler looking for its first of the third quarter. Foul and a whistle. It'll be Elrich's second personal foul. We'll send Desa Deviney, the senior, to the line. Stream tonight's game on your phone with the Ad Astra radio app, powered by Nextech Wireless. Shop the latest phone and devices at the best prices. Nextech Wireless, we are Kansas. Deviney's second free throw finds its way, stays true to the 50%. First point of the fourth quarter for the Lady Crusaders. 1:35 left to go in the ballgame as McPherson dribbles its way down. Just about a minute 20 left. Crusaders want to get some great back cut by McKenna Siemens. Too far under the basket as her shot finds the edge of the backboard. It'll bounce off into McPherson Bullpup hands. 1 minute left to play here from the Roundhouse. As the Pups lead the Lady Crusaders 81, Buhler 25. McPherson with the ball to Elrich. Elrich finds its way now. 3-point thought about by Palpovich, working its way around. More than likely we'll see one shot. 3-point attempt, no good for McPherson. Rebound, Buhler 25. So we want to see her get going here as the season progresses. Crusaders' first field goal of the night. Approach 10 seconds. McPherson will dribble the ball out here at the end of the second half. Final short 1 minute timeout. And bring back some post-game. We'll also look ahead what is to come in this boys matchup. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Coming up, the Crusader Locker Room Show, 89 HKFM.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. At H&R Block, help is here. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Stop by H&R Block in Lyons, Ellsworth, or Hutch today.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty of choices for your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for: relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home, and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Dick's Phillips 66, our family has kept motorists on the road for nearly 60 years. Hi, this is Janet Dick, inviting you to stop by our locally owned station at 1215 East 4th in Hutch. Dick's offers top-tier gasoline, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service. Wherever you're headed, every journey begins with a stop at Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
What do you look for in an insurance company? Hello, this is Brad Patton from Wade Patton Insurance. If you're looking for sound advice, dependable service, and the careful evaluation of your family's insurance needs, you should give us a call. At Wade Patton Insurance, we specialize in personal service. Your agent that evaluates and sells you your policy is the same agent that will be there answering questions and providing sage advice when you need it. So if you're looking for personal service from an accessible agent, check us out online or give us a call at 620-662-5469.
From finding that perfect car for college, switching to the minivan life, or finally getting your dream ride, Midway Motors is ready to help. Stop by one of our 6 locations across central Kansas or learn more at midwaymotors.com. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson as we are set to recap here in the second half. McPherson had a really solid second half from the field, shooting 56%, 13 for 23, hit 7 of 10 free throws. Bueller hitting 1 of their 2 free throws, shooting 50%. From the field, though, a little different than the first half. 3 for 20, 15% from the field for the Lady Crusaders. Great nights for the Lady Pups. Jordan Sears, who ended up 12 for 19 from the field and with an extra 3-point basket. Lady Pups led by 56 at one point with 2:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. So, Lady Crusaders unable to find really any success against that pressure look, which is something that is an okay time to see early in the season. Reminder, other games going on, we will see McPherson again in February. That'll be the 14th in Bueller, a part of a long homestand stretch in the second half of the year for the Lady Crusaders. Once again, Lady Crusaders fall in McPherson 81-28. Crusaders score 9 points in the second half to match their second quarter total, end up with 28. McPherson, Bueller held to 10 points in the fourth quarter. Always got to be able to find positives to take away, especially with this younger team as they begin to build and build and build. We saw this with Coach McLean and the senior class of Haley Miller and Olivia Owens and Haley and Libby Schultz as they began to have those challenges early on. But as soon as they got to their end of the junior, start of senior year, they began to be able to beat teams that they had been losing to in the past. So as we continue to run through the numbers, we are going to take a quick 2-minute break, come back, and continue with our Reno County Locker Room show. This is from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
We name tonight's play and player of the game. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
At Adams Brown, our clients are the center of everything we do. Hi, this is Brett Henry. If you farm or in the agriculture, healthcare, construction, real estate, or own your own business, we'd love to talk to see how we can help your operation. Adams Brown, Strategic Allies and CPAs. Above and beyond.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Hutchinson, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Sheila Metzger, agent at the Sheila Metzger Agency. Call me at 665-0400 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
Are you interested in helping students be successful in reaching their goals and dreams? Many kids in Reno County need a positive, caring role model in their life. Rise Up Reno would love for you to become a mentor in one of our school-based programs. Give a youth some of your time and make a huge difference in their lives and futures, and it will give you memories you won't forget.
Want to help make a positive difference through Rise Up Reno's school-based mentoring programs? Visit riseupreno.org. That's riseupreno.org.
Rise Up, Reno.
Let technology bring you closer this holiday season to loved ones near and far. With unlimited data as low as $25 a month, you can get the phone you want with the features you need from the best people. Next Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected.
Hutchinson Community College is enrolling now for spring. Take classes in Hutchinson, McPherson, Newton, or online. They're affordable, convenient, and flexible. Call 888-GO-HUTCH or email admissions@hutchcc.edu today.
New Phelps Flooring, proud supporter of Buhler High School activities. We are your experts for all your floor covering needs. Please make an appointment to visit us at 110 West 2nd, downtown Buhler, or give us a call at 620-543-2274. Go Crusaders!
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson as we are set to recap with our play and player of the game. Remember, our play of the game sponsored Phillips 66. Tonight's Phillip of the game is brought to you by Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutchinson. Phillip on their top tier gasoline, snacks, and more. Every journey begins with a stop at Phillips 66. And head back to the first half. Big three-pointer by Gracie Ord. That will be tonight's play of the game. Tonight's player of the game, Wifco Steel Products. From storage tanks to steel walkways, stairways, and platforms, Wifco Steel Products is an expert in steel fabrication. Proud to support Crusader Athletics online at wifcosp.com. Player of the game tonight is going to go to Nat Crafels. Nat did a great job tonight working her way through the great post players of McPherson, having some nice looks on the basket. She will be tonight's player of the game. We will hear from Coach hopefully here in a few seconds, but just a quick recap tonight's numbers. Buhler got out to a slow start, kept it close though in the first quarter, only trailed by 7 at the end, 10-17. From then on, it was a few low scoring totals, 9, 5, and 4. We talk about every year that we really want to see the Crusaders up in that double-digit point per quarter to really have success. We are joined here by Coach Mitchell Stetter. Coach, good to see you.
I was a little shocked. I was looking for Aaron and Chris, I wasn't really looking for you, but
yeah.
hey, how'd it go?
I'm back. We got one under our belt. It's great to see Buhler Athletics back in full force. So let's talk about today's game. It's the first league game of the season. You have a new kind of rotation. You have Sammy Brooks back. How was that really a factor when you go up against this very talented, press-oriented McPherson team?
Can
you hear me now?
Yeah,
Is that
I
better?
can. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, McPherson's always tough. They're physical. They're physical inside, outside. I knew they had number 40 from last year. She just manhandled us. We couldn't find someone that could step up and stop her inside. When we'd find someone that's physical enough, she'd bring it out to the three-point line and take them off the drive. So it's just something that we have to take more pride in our defense and being able to stop someone when they're on fire.
Yeah, so we got to see that pressure look. We've had some success starting to build. We had a little bit in the Hutch game. We're building on top of that. How do you look to see that build up here with just a few games left before Christmas break?
It's repetitions in practice. How many reps can we get in and really force each other to play better? A lot of times when you get in practice, girls don't want to push each other because we're friends. And I told them that at the end of the practice, you should be mad at someone, but that you should look at him and say, hey, thank you for making me better. It shows when you show up and play against McPherson, that pushes you around a whole lot. I think we've had last week we had a practice where I'm pretty sure one of the girls had a nosebleed because we were pushing each other hard and we were more successful. You could see it in Hutchinson when we played him. We came out ready to go. We were physical, and then we had a tough game Friday, and then you come in and play Mac. That's very similar, very physical and athletic, and they hit some outside shots. They're starting to play really well.
Yeah, two very talented teams. You head to Augusta, another league matchup, a league matchup where you match up on paper very well. What can you tell us about that and your preparation?
It's a very winnable game. It's just our team has to show up and realize that they are way better than sometimes what they believe. I think our confidence, being young and having turnovers and getting beat by so much at times, it kind of deflates your bubble a little bit. But the girls, they are more than capable of doing anything, and I think it's just building that confidence up for Friday when we go in, that we have an opportunity to win a ball game, and it's a league game and it's important, and showing up and playing. I think Nat showed up tonight. She made some really good shots. Her shots were falling. She made some good decisions. Once she starts clicking and our other girls click, we have a good team that could end up being on the top of our league.
Yeah, for sure. Coach, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
We wish you good luck in Augusta over at Hooter Gym, and hopefully we can cap off this pre-Christmas schedule with a win. Thank you very much.
I agree, and it's nice having you back.
Yeah.
Go Crusaders.
That is Coach Mitchell Stetter. We will take another quick timeout from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Coming up on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game, Aaron and Chris preview tonight's matchup and get you set up with 3 keys to victory. 95.9 HKFM. The Buhler Crusaders play here.
At Morton Salt in South Hutch, we're passionate about what we do and how we do it. That's because we're helping to improve people's lives in more ways and places than ever before. Hi, this is Evan Moody, General Manager. To learn more, go to mortonsalt.com.
1947. It was the year the McKenzie Paint and Body Shop opened for business. That's over 70 years they've been serving the Mid-Kansas area with quality workmanship, excellent refinishing, paint, and restoration. McKenzie Paint and Body Shop specializes in foreign and domestic vehicles. Insurance claims are welcome, and 24-hour towing and recovery service is available. At McKenzie Paint and Body Shop, they take the dents out of accidents. Just over the bridge at 45 Kansas Avenue in South Hutchinson.
Summit Surgical and Pinnacle Rehabilitation and Sports Performance, together for your orthopedic needs. Now seeing physical therapy patients at Sterling College as well as our location in Hutchinson, enhancing the quality of your life and helping you return to the activities you love. Visit Summit online at summitks.com or call 620-665-7766 to make your consultation appointment. Summit Surgical and Pinnacle Rehabilitation and Sports Performance, together for exceptional health care.
Stop
Stop by Heston Bakery and Cafe, Heston's hometown cafe, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything in between. Open every day of the week. They serve an assortment of baked goods, specialty coffees, sandwiches, soups, salads, and desserts for dine-in, carry-out, and for all your catering needs. Stop in and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere, or view the menu and order online for convenient quick pickup at HestonBakeryAndCafe.com.
Holidays are right around the corner. Holly here with Holly Sweet Treats. Be sure to get your pre-orders in for corporate gift boxes and family desserts for the holidays. Follow us on social media, come see us at 205 South Main, or call 888-YUM.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson, where we just wrapped up our conversation with Coach Sierra Mitchellstetter after the Lady Crusaders fall 25-81. Let's take a look over here on our boys' side as we pause very quickly for the playing of our national anthem, brought to you by the Bullpup Pep Band. We take a look into this Buhler boys matchup. The last time we were here in the Roundhouse, Buhler broke the streak. They broke the streak in great fashion, taking a close victory, winning by just a few points by a basket or two. Back to McPherson, last season were 15-10. We got third at state, beating Buhler when it mattered after dropping 2 during the regular season. Graduated 2 seniors, including Seth Madron. Seth could jump out of the gym. It's great for the Crusaders to see him end up losing. Like I mentioned, they were 1-2 against last year, but they won the one that mattered, winning in great fashion. McPherson took that game 61-27. Very hard for Buhler. Was still adjusting to that big state field. Games for McPherson, coached again by Kurt Kinnaman, his 28th year. They're 2-1 on the season. The loss to Derby. Wins over Dodge City. They open the year here in the Roundhouse against Dodge City, winning 74-32. That doesn't tell you this McPherson team is reloaded. I don't know what will. Their second win was against Andover in a very close matchup, 71-64, and they take on the Buhler Crusaders tonight. Buhler, coached by Coach David Bryant in his first year, coming in with a record of 1-2. They beat Nickerson to open up the year in that Nickerson sweep by Buhler. Traveled to Goddard and lost in a close one, 34-49. Got beat by Hutch and the transfer Wade Meyer, who transferred to Hutch last season, lost 35-69. Well, they take on the McPherson Bullpups here last time. Crusaders had a little bit of magic brewing with the hands of Jack Voth. Little bit by the numbers for a state rankings. McPherson climbs up to 4th. Buhler falled out of the rankings this week. Buhler, let's look around the league tonight as the Crusaders take on McPherson here in McPherson. Andover takes on Andover Central. Augusta plays Circle in a league matchup. Winfield and Mulvane also play as the other opening league night tonight. Don't forget our Mom of the Game, sponsored by Scooters Coffee. Nominate a mom for the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game at astradio.com. We'll select a different winning mom to be the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game during each home broadcast. Scooters Coffee in Hutchinson and McPherson. Be amazing. Look at tonight's starting lineups. The man who came alive for the Bullpups in the state championship game, number 1, Owen Pyle. Number 11, Corey Mueller, the 6-foot junior. 13, Caden Thompson, the 6'2 junior. Number 23, Creighton Canitz, the 6'2 junior. At point guard, number 1, Rylan Parker. His career high was at the very first game at Nickerson. Scored 22 points. Playing the 5-man is Diedrich Willard Trask. The senior guard, number 11, Grant Ricker. Rounding out the Crusaders' starting lineup is number 22, Speedy Matthew Eddy. We're set is finally filling up, starting to see both student sections in the whole blackout gear. Buhler will be wearing their maroon uniforms, black numerals, white trim. And McPherson will be using their all-white maroon. Pursue prosperity, wealth, and management advice from the Heartland Wealth Strategies, located inside Heartland Credit Union, 29th and Main in Hutchinson. Call Monty Cross at 620-669-0177. And I Need a Cleaners, just like tonight's teams, I Need a Cleaners can help you look like a winner. Expert dry cleaning and professional shirt service. I Need a Cleaners in Mason Miller set to tip off, and that's won by Miller. We're going to give the ball to Caden Thompson here, set to tip off. Great atmosphere for pre-Christmas basketball. And that ball is poked away, saved by Parker, runs into his team's bench. Ball shot attempt by Knitz is no good off the side of the rim. Rebound Buhler, and they'll set up their first possession on offense. Parker dribbles into Eddy. Eddy looks to Trask. Trask give off to Grant Ricker, and they're going to call an offensive foul as Trask tried to set a quick screen. They're going to give him the offensive foul. That'll be his first of the night. Ricker, big grimace on his face, been battling a few health things as we've seen throughout the season. Three-pointer is good for Corey Mueller. His first that gives the McPherson Bullpups the first lead of tonight. Diedrich Willard Trask has it for Buhler. Top of the key, drives, free throw line, pulls up, kicks out instead. Parker, shot, contested, rims off, rebound Mueller. Thompson with the outlet pass, jump stop, and they will get it on Miller, reaching over the top of Matthew Eddy. Matt shaken up just a little bit, tie his shoes. We have the first substitutions of the game. Gabe Pyle set to check in for Corey Mueller. Pressure look, full court press for the Bullpups. Buhler gets it into Matthew Eddy, the lefty, takes it up the left side, stops near the three-point arc. Ball finds its way into Rylan Parker's hands. Dribble, drive into the lane, great shot attempt, a lot of contact, no whistle blown. Be a missed shot for Parker, and Pyle will take it up the other side. Free throw, elbow, jumper, off the side of the rim, rebound Ricker. Buhler has a 3-on-2 situation. Substitutions for the Crusaders coming into the game is LaShawn Swanson. Checking out will be Rylan Parker. 6 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Buhler trailing 0-3. McPherson working their way around inside, under the basket to Miller. Miller kicks it out now. Thompson looking to get a weave. Instead, will give it to the elbow where Miller hands off to Pyle, kicks it out. They're going to say ball situation. Right call by the officiating staff. Pyle now with it inside to Thompson. Thompson at the block, and they're going to call travel turnover McPherson. Good showing tonight. We mentioned great attendance. Finally it up the floor for the Crusaders. Will try to hand it off to Swanson. Instead, gives it to Ricker. Ricker dribbling, eyeing his opportunities here. Calls for a screen, instead shakes it off. Outlet pass to Pyle. Layup, no good. Ball out of bounds. Be last touched by Gabe Pyle. It'll be Bueller's ball underneath the McPherson basket. He will not be able to miss dribble. Finds its way over. Swanson now far side, dealing with a little bit of trap. The 1-3-1 zone look. Pass by Willard Trask, picked off by Pyle. Up ahead, it's Thompson. Thompson's layup, soft. Great basketball knowledge by Thompson, knowing Matt Eddy's coming behind him. His layup's good. It's a 5-0 lead for McPherson.
Or at Astra Virtual School serves pre-K through 12th grade and offers adult learning for those who need to complete their diploma. We offer dual enrollment opportunities at Bueller High School and Hutch Community College. Check us out at usd313.org today.
Erickson Custom Building has a great plan and a budget suited for your needs. Erickson Custom Building provides quality craftsmanship and superior customer service. Call 620-585-2816 or visit Erickson.
And they'll get the ball all the way up ahead, break the pressure. Dedrick Willard Trask now kicks it out. Swanson drives to the lane, floater off the left side of the rim. He'll get his own rebound. Pump fake, shot up. Shot goes long, but both McPherson's going to opt to go with a little smaller lineup to match Bueller's sprint speed here. Bueller set up on a line look. Everybody at the free throw line. Crashing in different directions. Ball gets checked in to Grant Ricker. Grant, drive, puts his shoulder down, tries to get a basket up. Might have been fouled, no call. Ball on the far side. Ball inside the post. Shot missed and then tipped out by Henry Bays. Dedrick Willard Trask will throw it in against the pressure for the Crusaders. Gets it to Ricker. Ricker has a little bit of room to work with. He turns around. Shot, kicks out. Stamp on the head. He wasn't even looking. That'll be a turnover from McPherson. Bueller just needing a basket here to get things rolling. Still no score for the Crusaders. 5 points on the right side of the floor for Stambaugh. Stambaugh tries to get a little bit of room to work with, manages to create some. Ricker now, and he will be called for the offensive foul. Push off. Tried to step in for Bueller. Any chance they can get to have him in foul trouble is something that Coach Kinnaman is going to take. McPherson over the timeline now. Set up in their offense. Drive in the middle of the lane, and they're going to get a side push to a box look. Not in the lane, just off to the right side on the floor for them. We'll check it out. Owen Pyle for three. Set off the side of the rim. On the floor, though, no shot. Great job by Dedrick and Jeffrey Neal to see his floor vision. Has that one-armed quarterback. Rebound McPherson. It's Mueller coming up with it. Mueller works his way around the lane. Kicks it out. Easy shot for him. Ball just barely tapped out from behind as Bays quickly gathered himself. So McPherson will get the ball underneath Bueller's basket and they'll dribble it across the timeline. Ryland Parker checks Mason Miller. Ball poked out of bounds by Gabe Pyle. And they're going to say that was last touch, or the radio side table, to McPherson. McPherson now with the ball, working their way around. Kicks out, making himself. Shot, no good, short. Dribble out by Kantz. Kantz, guarded by Neal. First bucket of the night for Mason Miller. 9-0 run to start the game for the Bullpups. With Sean Swive left to play. Stambaugh drives, picks up his dribble, shoots, and that'll be a to score here. Officials, a little bit of confusion. They had out across the bottom of the baseline. Ryland, ball thrown, passed, intended for Parker, batted away. Kyan Thompson, layup off McPherson pressure. 11-0 run from McPherson to start this first half. Jeff Neal on the rim, rolls around and falls out. No good. Second chance for Jeffrey. Knitter still held scoreless here. Not something you see from a Crusader team. Just got to get the ball rolling. They've played defense well. Got a mismatch. Ball travels all the way across the ground on the floor. There's going to be a whistle and a foul called. I'm going to give that on Ryland Parker. Bullpups, if you're watching on Crusader Sports Network, Bullpups going right to left. Buhler, or all Maroons going left to right. Throw in from Mc with 40 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Buhler held scoreless. Ricker now. Ricker's shot is no good, but the foul is called, and Ricker will have himself almost last year. Playing in all 23 games. Buhler unable to hit a free throw tonight. 0 for 3 from the quarter. That free throw is good. First point of the night comes with 37 seconds left from the foul stripe. Coach Bryant shouts one, will take the ball up. 19 seconds left. Grant just trying to get a little bit of room here so they can go. Isn't given one. Ethan Stambaugh, great job to rebound. 5.3 seconds left. Big foul, though. That's Owen Pyle's second here, only in the first quarter. Ethan Stambaugh needing to throw the ball in. Gets it to Marks. Marks dribbles. Gives it to Ricker. Ricker, shot. Trailing 14-1 here from McPherson. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HK FM.
Hutchinson Community College is enrolling now for spring. Take classes in Hutchinson, May.
At Dick's Phillips 66, our family has kept motorists on the road for nearly 60 years. Hi, this is Janet Dick, inviting you to stop by our locally owned station at 1215 East 4th in Hutch. Dick's offers top-tier gasoline, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service.
Let technology bring you closer this holiday season to loved ones near and far. With unlimited data as low as $25 a month, you can get the phone you want with the features
95.9 HKFM.
Well, welcome back to the Roundhouse. McPherson gets the ball to start the second quarter. It'll work second quarter. Spin move, shot in the lane, no good. Rebound poked around. They're going to say that was last touch by Matthew Eddy. It'll stay McPherson basket. Thrown in and immediately tied up by who else? Ethan Stambaugh doing a lot of dirty work tonight. Great job for the Crusaders. That'll send that possession there on the soccer field before for the Bullpups. He scored the game winner against Buhler to send them home in the playoffs this fall. Grant Rick missed, blocked by Ricker, and he falls and immediately grabs his leg. He's a little ginger to get up as Ethan Stambaugh is set to take the ball across the timeline. Good to see him able to run down. Thompson has it far side, gets it off Pyle. Pyle's three, short, rebound, Matt Eddy. Matt Eddy will take it up, finds Stambaugh. Stambaugh has a little bit of room to work. Kick coming with 6:35 to play in the second. Left to play in the second quarter. Pyle drives into the lane, kicks out. To his brother. His brother's shot, no good. Rebound, Madison's leg, and that will be a foul called. I'd like to thank Sunflower Electric Supply. Inbounds the ball, works their way around into their offense. Finds Thompson, far corner. Set to drive, makes a move, kicks out. Gabe Pyle for three. His shot, back dress off the edge of his hand. It'll find the baseline and go out of bounds. Turnover for Buhler. 3-point, no good. Rebound, Willard Trask. He'll get it right back to Grant Ricker. Grant Ricker, a little bit of room to work with. He'll back it out, set up the offense. Waits for Stambaugh to come around the corner. He'll drive. Grant Ricker, shot. That'll be his second. Big thing to watch for is Grant, the leading returning scorer for Bullpups. Drive into the lane, kick out. Gabe Pyle tries his hand at another three, gets a shooter's roll, bounce 12. Great pass into Dedrick Willard Trask, not able to handle it. Turnover. Push the ball ahead for McPherson. Kick out. 3-pointer. Swanson. He'll take that drive and that'll be missed the shot and over the back foul on Matt Eddy. Matt just needs his second as well, and that's the 7th, which means McPherson will be shooting 1-on-1s here for the last 4 minutes and 34 seconds of the game. At AllenSamuelsHutch.com, Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come by, let's be friends. First free throw for Thompson is no good. Front end of the 1-on-1 miss, but McPherson comes away with a 3-point play. Coach Bryant is not happy overall. Starting to get in foul trouble here. Bueller needing to find its way around. That'll be a kick ball as Swanson tried the bounce pass, found its way to Thompson's leg. Bueller will set up right in front. Crusaders have Willard Trask, Parker, Swanson, Neal, and Tavian Gilliam sees his first action of the night. Pass from Trask to Diedrich. He'll be fouled from behind by number 30, Henry Bass. Left to play. Ryland Parker gets the ball behind the timeline instead. Swanson has the ball. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound goes to shot, no good. Air balls. Ryland Parker gets the rebound, heads it straight up to Gilliam. Gilliam, Diedrich Willard Trask. Trask drives, kicks out. Parker wants another three. That's tipped, and Thompson comes away with that. Aaron, pass up ahead in 10. Who is that going to go on? Good news is it's not on Willard Trask. Bad news is it's on Tavian Gilliam, one of the defensive specialists for the Crusaders. Big presence. We saw him a little bit last year in big key defensive situations. Big body, 6'5", flooring for being tonight's game sponsors. Second free throw on its way. That one finds the half. 9 team fouls for the Crusaders as Parker picks up his dribble in the backcourt. Diedrich Willard Trask has to, this young point guard, see rotation between Swanson and Parker. Just an errant pass, not able to see the clock. That will come. He'll come over and front guard Thompson on the inbounds pass. Thompson looking to go to Gabe Pyle. Pyle out to Hoxie. Hoxie now picks up his dribble, kind of stuck. Rebound McPherson, shot no good, and finally finds its way. Diedrich Willard Trask, and he is fouled. But will be shooting a 1-and-1 for the rest of the half. The Crusaders, Ricker and Stambaugh set to check back in. Neal and Parker will take a quick point at the end of the first. Only has that 3-point basket left, but Diedrich for another. Diedrich, 59 career free throw shooter, and he'll miss that second one. It'll be poked out of bounds, though. Gilliam, Willard Trask, Ricker, and Stambaugh. Willard Trask now. Shot attempt, and he's fouled again. Great job by Diedrich, able to draw these fouls and give himself an opportunity to put some more points on the board without the clock running down. Foul will be whistled and blown on Hayden. Like Mom of the Game sponsor from Scooters Coffee. Nominate a mom for the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game at astradio.com. We'll select different winning mom to be the Scooter free throw. That puts him at 3 of 4 on the night. Crusaders 7, McPherson 21. Here, 2:30 left to play. Hoxie's shot is offense. Gilliam drives, kicks out. Willard Trask pops it out to Swanson. Swanson now at the top of the key. Will wait for his offense. He comes out, faces a trap. Willard Trask now on the far side. Hoxie, Swanson. Swanson had a little bit of room to work with. It's one of those players that'll take 2 dribbles to get up to that 3-point line and pop a shot. 2 minutes left to play here. Draw the foul. Was not able to. Mueller has it now for the Bullpups. McPherson works their way around. Will swing it around the top of the key. Mueller drives. Ball poked for pressure look. Ball, Ricker, 3-point shot. Rims short. Rebound to Mueller. Mueller working a 4-on-3 situation. He'll try. Sean Swanson, first basket of the night for the Crusaders. Puts them at 9-23. 1 minute left to play. Thompson picks up his dribble, bounces, and that will be another basket for McPherson. 45 seconds. Buhler wanting to be able to put a few more points on the board here. Shot, no good. Dietrich Willard-Trask was making sure that he was forced to earn it. Would have been his third. Instead, going to put that first free throw on the way. Takes about 4 bounces on the rim and finds its way in. We'd like to thank Prairie Bank of Kansas, Heston Bakery, Erickson Custom Building, away for Thompson. Nails them both. 27-9, 30 seconds left. Crusaders are going to want to get the ball across the timeline and then be able to take the last shot. Swanson kicks it out. Gilliam, he'll dribble around. They'll work their way around the top of the key. 16 seconds, have Stanbaugh. Stanbaugh will take a shot. No good. Rebound. Shoot it at half court. His shot is errant. No good. Swanson's lucky they didn't call a foul on him. Crusaders head to halftime, trailing 11-27 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
You're listening to the Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report. Coming up, Aaron and Chris recap tonight's first half, and we'll catch up with other coaches and athletes in This Week in Crusader Sports. 95.9 HKFM.
The Anchor Inn and Anchor Away have been serving authentic Mexican food to Hutchinson and surrounding communities for over 35 years. Treat friends and family to the Anchor's legendary dishes in their large banquet room, famous buffet, and relaxed atmosphere. Open Monday through Saturday. For the same-grade food with the convenience of a drive-thru, visit Anchor Away and be in Adams. Like Anchor Inn and Anchor Away on Facebook for specials. Anchor Inn and Anchor Away, authentically delicious in downtown Hutchinson.
At The Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century, helping them prepare for the unexpected and supporting the teams, schools, and communities we all care about. The Insurance. Forward together.
From finding that perfect car for college, switching to the minivan life, or finally getting your dream ride, Midway Motors is ready to help. Stop by one of our 6 locations across central Kansas or learn more at midwaymotors.com. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Well, the AP All-American teams have been announced for college football, and 3 Kansas State Wildcats were named to the All-American teams. Running back Deuce Vaughn was named to the first team as an all-purpose player, while left guard Cooper Beebe was named to the second team, and defensive end Felix Anyudike-Uzama was on the third team. It's the most AP All-Americans by the Wildcats in one season since the 2012 season, when Colin Klein, Arthur Brown, and Ty Zimmerman were all honored. Deuce Vaughn is the first Wildcat to earn first-team All-America honors from the AP in consecutive years since Chris Canny did so in 1994 and 1995. He enters the bowl season ranked 10th nationally and second in the Big 12 with 136.9 scrimmage yards per game. He's also 11th nationally with over 1,400 rushing yards and became just the 3rd player in school history with consecutive 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Other players from the Big 12 making the All-American team were running back Bijan Robinson out of Texas, Iowa State wide receiver Xavier Hutchinson, and defensive back Travius Hodges-Tomlinson out of TCU were all on the first team. On the second team, quarterback Max Duggan, guard Steve Avila from TCU, edge rusher Tyree Wilson out of Texas Tech, and on the third team, linebacker Jalen Ford from Texas. Leading the way on the first team were 3 players selected from USC, including Heisman Trophy winner Caleb Williams. And while the bowl-bound KU Jayhawks didn't land any players on the AP All-American team, they did get a pair on the AP All-Big 12 team, with cornerback Kobe Bryant and defensive end Lonnie Phelps earning a spot on the second team. Bryant was previously named All-Big 12 first team by the Big 12 coaches, while Phelps was named All-Big 12 second team by the league coaches. The sophomore Bryant had a breakout season with the Jayhawks, leading the team with 3 interceptions for 86 return yards, including a game-clinching touchdown at West Virginia on September 10th. And in his first season in the Jayhawk uniform, Phelps made his presence known with a team-high 7 sacks, which were tied for second most in the Big 12 Conference this season. Phelps' 3-sack performance marked the most sacks in a game by Jayhawks since 2016 and earned Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week honors for his performance. He also registered 53 tackles, including 10.5 tackles for loss. I'm Scott Miller with a look at your halftime sports. Let's get you back out to your basketball games.
Even trying to enjoy a fun event can be difficult after the loss of a loved one. Unanswered questions, the feelings of stress and grief are only natural. As the owner and director of Inman Funeral Home, I bring over 25 years of experience bringing comfort and empathy during time of loss. Rely on me to guide you through all aspects of planning a funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. I'm Athena Johnson with Inman Funeral Home. Find me at inmanfh.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dal Hunt with Bueller Dental Care. At Bueller Dental Care, we have great registered hygienists to help schedule your family for convenience. You will receive high-quality dental care and build a positive relationship with our experienced staff in a pleasant and reassuring atmosphere. We like to have some fun with you and get to know you while you spend time with us. So be sure to give us a call at 620-543-2768 or email us at drdalDDS@gmail.com. Bueller Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to the Crusader Halftime Show as we are about to wrap up here. We wrapped up halftime out in Towanda in a big-time league matchup. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go until half. And the Augusta boys are winning by 4, 22-18. Look at our halftime numbers. Crusaders shooting from the field percentage not very high. Crusaders were 3 for 22 from the field. That's 13%. McPherson was 10 for 30, shooting at 33.3%. McPherson also knocked down 3 3-pointers and was 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Another, Bueller was 1 for 5 from the three-point line. Shot 50% from the free throw line, only got there 4 times though. Bueller playing their starting 5 a considerable amount, just needing to get past all the turnovers that they have caused. McPherson's biggest lead came at the 2:38 mark when they were up by 17. Bueller has not led yet today. McPherson feeling very confident. Let's look at a few updates around the league. Circle beating Augusta in girls action earlier today. They beat the Orioles, where Bueller will take on out at Hooter Gym coming up at the end of this week. Mulvane and Winfield in the girls action. Mulvane beat Winfield 36-31. We just mentioned the boys' score. That's the last update we have. Bueller girls falling to McPherson earlier today on the network. We'll get other scores to you as we get them. Crusaders really having to be able to break the pressure and not turn the ball over. As they get the ball down and set their offense up, they're not able to get great looks at the basket. The zone switches to man, and that creates some confusion for the Crusader team. Still trying to figure out and get their young point guard here some field tests, and it's what a better time. Look at what's to come for the Crusaders. They only got one more here before Christmas, and that's December 16th at Augusta. They'll take on Caden McDaniel and the Orioles, and that will be a very tough league matchup, but one that the Crusaders should do well in. Crusaders, both men and women team, looking to compete in those games on Friday to close out their pre-Christmas schedule. We'll take another 1-minute timeout here on HKFM from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Bueller Crusader basketball on HKFM.
More of the Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report coming up after this. Prairie Bank of Kansas, your locally owned full-service bank since 1886. The Bueller Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Ag 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 3 locations in central Kansas. Whether you need home, auto, farm, crop, commercial, or life insurance, we have options for you. Contact one of our agents for a quote today. We would love to have you become part of the Ag 360 family. Ag 360 Insurance, partners in your legacy.
Ag 360 Inman. Call Darren Eddy at 620-755-6023 or Cody Moores at 620-755-7779.
If you're getting ready to buy or sell land, start a building project, or have a property line in question, call Alpha Land Surveys. With over 30 years of experience, you can trust Alpha Land Surveys. Call 728-0012 or go to alphalandsurveys.com.
Mayhem is everywhere. Protect yourself. Hi, I'm Andrew Parr, your Allstate agent in Hutchinson. Protection shouldn't be pricey. Call me today or stop by the office at 13th and Main in Midtown Hutchinson for a free quote. Are you in good hands?
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson as we are just about ready to set and tip off this second half. Crusaders trail 11-27 here. Very slow start for Buhler. 10 points in the second quarter. That's just a double-digit magic number. Crusaders want to be closer to that 15 per quarter mark on the boys' side. That 1 point in the first quarter is really something that will hurt. McPherson currently leading. Remember, McPherson, all whites, red trim, red numerals. Buhler in their road maroons. Black numerals, white trim with the shorts having white and black. Pyle kicks it out. Mueller has it back to Pyle. Thought about Mueller has it. Will give it off. Mason Miller, we didn't see much of. He's gotten in a little foul trouble. Will make more appearances as Dedrick Willard for Mason Miller and the McPherson Bullpups off to a quick 4-0 start here. Parker trying to get open instead. Ricker will hang on to it. Ricker finds it. Oh, and Grant took a tumble. It's on the floor, still grimacing. We saw him earlier in the still loose. Finds its way into the hands of Thompson. Thompson driving to the lane. No foul. Kicks it out instead. Kansas. Ethan Stambaugh now. Near side for Buhler. It's slapped on the AC. Grant make. Wasn't able to find his mark that time. Mason Miller now. Dedrick wants it. Miller's going to give him room, daring him to shoot that three. Parker, nobody confronts him. His layup misses, though. Don't get much better of it by Matt Eddy, trailing, making sure that they get those points. And both of those guys down there for Buhler have two. Who are they going to call it on, Eddy or Willard? This game trying to be able to set up their offense, get better looks. First free throw on the way is off for being tonight's game sponsors. Second free throw on the way for Mason Miller. Nothing but net. He'll find it. As Parker's shot is up, he ends up getting fouled by Mason Miller. It's a good thing Parker showed guard from Buhler and the 6'4" post from McPherson. Parker's first free throw finds its mark. Let Allen Samuels help you find your make, model, and budget that best fits you. View their large inventory at all at first. Second free throw on the way. Bounces around a little bit and finds its mark. Rylan Parker knocks down both of his opportunities. Puts the Crusaders keep clawing back at this big lead that McPherson has mounted in the first half. 4:30 left to go. Matt Eddy pass to Gilliam. Just a little too high. Gilliam looked where he was coming down before he actually caught the ball. Except they're going to say it was last touched by the Bullpups, as well as LaShawn Swanson. Willard Trask and Matt Eddy set to sit down, as that'll be a foul called. You get that on Jeff Neal. That will be on Jeff Neal as his first. Allies, the Needed Cleaners, Holly Sweet Treats, APAC Shears, Alpha Land Surveys for being tonight's game sponsor. Second free throw on the way for Thompson. whose team is currently leading. Trying to break pressure, gives it to Neal. Neal's long pass has a 3-on-1. Now he doesn't. Neal drives, middle of the lane, spin. Being able to stick his leg out, stop what would sure be a big momentum swing back for the Bullpups, who had a wide open layup in about 3 evening. Swanson gets it to Neal. Neal now. Long cross-court pass to Ricker. Ricker up to Stambaugh. Great cut by Stambaugh. Draws in the third quarter with 3:36 left to play. Medicine Shop and Edgar Family Dental for tonight's game sponsor. Stambaugh's free throw to cap the three-point play is no good. Rebound, very emotional person on the floor. You can tell what's going on in his head. In current disbelief, that's his third personal foul. As nobody stopped Pyle, who had an open look but missed it. Ricker, shot in the lane, great off the board. Great job by Grant Ricker. Worked their way around. It's Gabe Pyle with it. He'll give it across to Kantz. Kantz driving on LaShawn Swanson. Thompson beats Ricker, has it. Shot is good. Grant Ricker, 4-3. It'll be McPherson ball. Substitution set to check in. Jeffrey Neal and William, Willard Trask, Parker, and Stambaugh. And McPherson will throw it in again here in his hip pocket. Instead, they're going to get him with a body, and that's for McPherson. Dribble to the left side. Mason Miller sets the screen. They'll kick it. Power dribble, comes straight up with it. Bueller trying to break the top. Ball is stopped by Parker. Works it over. Wide open Kantz. Thought about a three, instead drives. Oh, and Coach Bryan is visibly upset. The basket. Be Creighton Kantz. Trail 24-47. He'll get it out. Ricker wants it. He'll take it. Will not be. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Parker. Parker is fouled by Hoxie. Sayers will throw it in on 6. 1:21 left to play here in the third. Parker set to dribble it up for Beal. Good. Now, almost with a frustration foul, but Grant able to pull himself off. Person. Bueller's ball, just under a minute to play. He steps out. Hoxie will be called for the body as Parker drove around in more. A lot of room to grow. Inbounds pass from Stambaugh. Needs to get it in and does to Eddie. Willard Trask now. Thought about taking the shot, instead puts the ball on the deck. Screen set. Grant Ricker for a three is off. Hoxie put back. It's good. 11 seconds to go as Parker comes across. And the officials are going to wave that off. Parker, a great ball on HKFM.
Allen Samuels at Hutch is proud to support our community and local businesses, and we promise to continue to do so. Follow us on Facebook and join in our weekly giveaways. Check out our website at allensamuelshutch.com, giant corner of 30th on the Rain in Hutch. We always have a warm cup of coffee waiting, and that's why Mr. Samuels always says,
Come by, let's be friends.
Hi, this is Randy Gotti with the Bueller Booster Club. Please consider membership in our Booster Club to support all students at Bueller High School. Follow the Bueller Booster Club and the Bueller Crusader Closet on Facebook and Dick's,
inviting you to stop by our locally owned station at 1215 East 4th in Hutch. Dick's offers top-tier gasoline, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service. Wherever you're headed, every journey begins with a stop at Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson as we are set to begin the fourth quarter. It'll be Bueller ball. Grant Ricker set to throw it in, and he has to get it in. He does, just barely avoids the 5 count. Bueller trailing 24-49 here in the final 8 left to go. From the roundhouse in McPherson, Diedrich Willard Trask for the Crusaders has it at the top of the key. Puts it on the floor. Pull-up jumper from the elbow is Parker. In comes Diedrich Willard Trask from nowhere. Manned up. Mueller has it now, top of the key, works its way over to Thompson. Thompson will dribble in that weave look that we've seen. Kantz wants another three on the night. Rim short front of the rim, ball loose on the ground. Miller and Willard Trask are after it. They're going to say Miller had a hand on the ball with his feet out of bounds. It'll be Buhler ball. Scoring totals from the third quarter. Buhler able to have their best scoring quarter of the night with 13. Set to work, top of the key, letting his offense set up. Drives, floater, blocked by Miller. Thompson now, pokes away, Parker. Outlet pass, Ricker, layup, left hand is good for Grant Ricker. Great job. Never letting up was Matthew Eddy, forcing the turnover and the outlet pass. Miller now on the baseline. Punt fake, gets Willard Trask in the air and puts the ball in the bottom of the net. That'll be Willard Trask's third foul, and Miller will have the opportunity. LaShawn Swanson, Jeff Neal, and Tavian Gilliam. I'd like to thank H&R Block, Ray & Sons Roofing, the Sheila Metzger Agency, Advanced Physical Therapy, and Hutch Rec for sponsoring tonight's game. Free throw by Miller is good. Buhler will bring the ball up the court. It'll be in the hands of Jeff Neal. Jeff avoiding that trap right across the timeline. Eddy looks his way around, and that is going to be thrown out of bounds. Everybody's going to say that it's tipped, and then the official is going to walk over and say that he had a conversation going on the baseline between Jeff Neal, Ethan Stambaugh, and the official. That's quickly broken up. Inbounds pass, finds his way to Jeff Neal. Jeff far side dribbles, drives, kicks out to Swanson. Swanson now, a little bit of room to work with. Matt Eddy. Matt looks for Gilliam. Gilliam tries to get rid of it, isn't able to. Jeff, three-pointer off the side of the rim, but rebound finds its way to Stambaugh. Ethan. Ball is tipped out. So he's able to corral it back in. They're going to say last touch by Mueller. It'll be Buhler ball. Another chance at narrowing this McPherson lead. Ethan gets the ball right back after he's the one who throws it in. Picks the dribble up on the elbow, kicks it out. Up his dribble and calls a timeout. We will take it with him. It'll be a full timeout. We will be back in 1 minute from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HK.
And vision insurance rates available without sacrificing any benefits. Call us at 620-904-7010 to find your winning rate.
Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees.
I'm Kristen Gillespie, and when you come see Dr. Travis Gillespie at the Dental Center in Hutch, my husband and our staff will take the time to listen to your concerns and will give you the best options available for you and your family's needs. At the Dental Center in Hutch, we provide girls.
Of course. Happy teeth for you and me. Come see our dad, Dr. Gillespie.
95.9 HKFM.
Back in McPherson as the shot attempt for Buhler is no good. It'll be rebounded by Thompson. 5:35 left to play here in the ballgame. Crusaders trail 28-52. Mason Miller beyond the arc, picks up his dribble, has to get. Oh, Matthew Eddy took a big shot, gets up, holding his side. He'll walk it off, be subbed out for Dedrick Willard Trask. Coming also into the game is Ryland Parker and Grant Ricker. The 5 on the team to go. Crusaders setting up in their offense, wearing their maroon jerseys. McPherson in their white. Shot by Parker, no good. Rebound, Mason Miller. McPherson. Bounce pass in to the block for Miller. Instead, bounce pass back to Miller. He'll find the backboard, and that finds its way through the rim. Another two-point basket for Mason Miller. Sean Swanson now for Buhler. Sets up the offense. Takes a dribble drive. Spin move. Right now, McPherson is looking to run through their offense. They feel comfortable with their lead. A lot of contact. Spin move by Thompson. Knocks Parker all the way past the baseline. No whistle blown. Parker gets up. That basket falls for Tom. Looks to push the issue a little bit. 4-on-3. He'll take it himself. Shot no good, and they're going to call a foul. It'll be on LaShawn Swanson. His third, the team's 8th. That puts McPherson at the line for the remainder. 3:46 left in Funeral Home and Summit Surgical for tonight's game sponsor. First free throw is good for Pyle. 3:46 left to play. Basket is shoots. Floater no good. Neal comes in with the tip, and that's going to be a foul. We're going to say he was shooting. We're going to give that on Thompson. Neal will have the opportunity to shoot two. Nominate a mom for the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game at Astra. Be amazing. Substitutions for McPherson as they check everybody out except for the youngest Pyle. That's Gabe Pyle. Different lineup for McPherson. Bueller still with Gilliam, Ricker, Parker, Willard Trask, and Neal. Hoxie with the ball for McPherson. He'll dump it off. Weedle now in the paint. Stripped away by Willard Trask. Willard Trask has a little bit of room to work with. He'll pull the ball out. Hand it off to Ricker. Ricker's three is good. 3:15 left to play in the ball game. Weedle has it. Over now to Hoxie. Hoxie fights his way around the screen, trailed by Ricker. Ball works its way around. Weedle, top of the key, gives it to Pyle. Pyle's drive, layup is short. Ball hit out by Will. Hoxie takes the ball across the timeline. Right now, McPherson's goal is to run through their offense. Pyle, top of the key, brings it almost out to the logo. Will drive, his shot. Tried an alley-oop pass. Been a man pressure here. 1:13 to go. Jeff comes up for the trap. Bays his ball. Bays gets it up top to Pyle. Grant Ricker guarding Hoxie. Gets him to pick up his dribble. Pass inside to Weedle. He will travel 40 seconds. Substitutions for McPherson. Hoxie will come off. Ricker will take the ball up. 33 seconds left to play. Ricker trying to get a little bit of room to work with his left-handed layup. Layup is good. 15 seconds left to play. Could have been a travel scorer's sheet. His shot is good, but that will be ball game. Bueller falls in McPherson, 36-60. We will be back for more after this. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Bueller Crusader.
Find exclusive stories highlighting Crusader athletics at adastraradio.com. 95.9 HKFM.
Pyle, and my husband Tom has over 25 years of personal experience in all matters relating to Kansas personal injury law. Tom will take the time to evaluate your options, inform you of your rights, and walk you through the complicated process of seeking compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Contact Pyle Law at 620-241-9000.
Just like Hutch has been synonymous with salt dating back to its discovery here in 1887, Cargill is synonymous with salt. Cargill Salt of Hutch. Proud to support the schools of Reno County. Collaborate, create, succeed. Cargill Salt of Hutchinson.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. At H&R Block, help is here. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Stop by H&R Block in Lyons, Ellsworth, or Hutch today.
Are you interested in helping students be successful in reaching their goals and dreams? Many kids in Reno County need a positive, caring role model in their life. Rise Up Reno would love for you to become a mentor in one of our school-based programs. Give a youth some of your time and make a huge difference in their lives and futures, and they will give you memories you won't forget.
Want to help make a positive difference through Rise Up Reno's school-based mentoring programs? Visit riseupreno.org. That's riseupreno.org.
Rise Up, Reno.
New Felts Flooring, proud supporter of Bueller High School activities. We are your experts for all your floor covering needs. Please make an appointment to visit us at 110 West 2nd, downtown Bueller, or give us a call at 620-543-2274. Go Crusaders!
As your American Family Insurance agent in Hutchinson, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Sheila Metzger, agent at the Sheila Metzger Agency. Call me at 665-0400 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, welcome back to McPherson in the Roundhouse. Crusaders fall short to the Bullpups, 36-60. Crusaders shot better in the second half after only shooting 13.5% in the first. Came out with a 32%, 10 for 31, went 2 for 5 from 3 in the second half, hitting 3 of 5 free throws. McPherson shot 52% from the field in the second half, 13 for 25. Didn't hit a three-pointer, but went 7 for 8 from the line in that second half. Crusaders, after a 1-point first quarter, countered with a 10 spot and then 25 points in the second half. McPherson had 27 in the first and 33 in the second to give them 60, and that would be your final score, 60-30. It's nice to see Buhler, Rylan Parker get a little bit more experience against this press that he will see later in the season. Buhler will be traveling for their next few games away due to a lack of gym flooring in the Jim Baker Fieldhouse gym still being put in. But that means we will have a great number of home games post-Christmas break, and that'll be a great time for all you Crusader fans to head out and catch some beautiful Buhler basketball. A few numbers on the night. The big scorer for Buhler was Grant Ricker. Grant started to catch some fire. We've wanted to see Grant start to get rolling as the night has gone on. And tonight he started to just a little bit too late. Wasn't able to get anything rolling in the first. Also nice to see Ethan Stambaugh. Ethan Stambaugh had himself one heck of a game, and Ethan Stambaugh was a part of our play of the game. Dix Phillips 66. Tonight's Phillip of the game is brought to you by Dix Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutchinson. Fill up on their top-tier gasoline, snacks, and more. Every journey begins with a stop at Dix Phillips 66. That came with 3:30 left to go in the second quarter. Ethan Stambaugh had an amazing play to be able to put the ball in the bottom of the net. Today's player of the game goes to Grant Ricker, player of the game sponsor, Wifco Steel Products for storage tanks to steel walkways, stairways, and platforms. Wifco Steel Products is the expert in steel fabrication, proud to support Crusader Athletics online at wifcosteelproducts.com. We will take a quick timeout and be back with more postgame from McPherson. This is the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, and you're listening to Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
More of the Crusader Locker Room Show is next. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Even trying to enjoy a fun event can be difficult after the loss of a loved one. Unanswered questions, feelings of stress and grief are only natural. As the owner and director of Inman Funeral Home, I bring over 25 years of experience bringing comfort and empathy during time of loss. Rely on me to guide you through all aspects of planning a funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. I'm Athena Johnson with Inman Funeral Home. Find me at inmanfh.com.
This is Brian Anderson with Prairie Star Health Center. With more than 36 National Quality Awards and back-to-back National Quality Leader Awards, Prairie Star knows a thing or two about taking care of our patients. To learn more about Prairie Star's award-winning family medicine and each of our services, visit prairiestarhealth.org or schedule your appointment today by calling 620-663-8484. Because at Prairie Star, it's all about you.
Rock
Adams Brown, we go above and beyond to help our clients. Hi, this is Brett Henry. We'd love to show how our team can help your business. Stop by our Hutch location at 30th and Plum or check out AdamsBrownCPA.com. Adams Brown, Strategic Allies and CPAs, above and beyond.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson in the Roundhouse. I'm joined by head coach, Coach David Bryant. Coach, just quick thoughts on the game.
Well, we knew coming in that they'd be a tough out. They played Andover and beat them. They're number one team, 5A. So, you know, I've been around long enough to know how intense they are on defense. And, you know, we just kind of came in with the attitude, you know, let's clean it up, not turn the ball over. And we are really struggling offensively. And it's, you know, it's just the kids are just standing too much. And it's a lot of work to play that hard on defense and then come down and play that hard on offense. But, you know, we got to get better, and that's what I told them. Tomorrow we're going to go to work and try to get better.
Yeah, you mentioned play that hard on defense. Held McPherson to 14 in the first quarter. Feeling pretty good about that. Played really well and then kind of gradually started to lose a little bit. That's what you see in the first couple weeks of the season, and it's a good time after a tough Hutch game to see this team and really figure out where your team's at.
Yeah, and I mean we're gonna look at all possibilities. I mean, what I tell the kids is the season never ends as it begins. So I thought Tavian came in and gave us a little bit of some good minutes. You know, we're looking for that. You know, I'm going to stay with these young guards as long as I can. You know, but eventually we may have to move off of that. We're just going to try to find ways to get better. You know, we knew going in we're not better than Hutch, we're not better than Mac, but that doesn't mean we can't play good basketball. Yeah,
you got one more league game to end this pre-Christmas season, and that is out at Augusta. Augusta had a tough matchup tonight against Circle. Last we checked in the first half, they were up by 4 13 minutes ago. Circle was beating Augusta 38-33. So tough Augusta team coming up.
Yeah, and I mean for us, every team will be difficult, you know, because of our difficulty scoring. Hey, I thought Goddard was an opportunity for us. I thought we kind of let that slip away, and I think Augusta's an opportunity for us. So, and these guys have responded well coming off of the loss in practice. They respond. They don't pout about it. We go over film real quick, and then we're just going to go get some shots up and try to get them to run the offense and fill the floor and try to find some success, really.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time. We know it's always hard, and we appreciate that you make time for us. Good luck on Friday in Augusta, and we wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season. Thank you very much. We will take a quick 1-minute timeout, be back with a few more numbers, and set to wrap up the end of the game. You're listening to the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
This is Cliff Ray with Ray & Sons Roofing Company, and today I brought our grandson, Brogan. Brogan, did you know Ray & Sons Roofing is 83 years old this year? Do you know what that means?
No, Papa.
It means we have a lot of experience. Brogan, did you know we have been the best of the best every year? You know what that means?
What, Papa?
People trust us, and that's a very good thing. For a free inspection or estimate, go to rayandsons.com.
Roof the right way, the right way.
Prairie Bank of Kansas is a local bank with local concerns. You'll find us in the heart of the community, helping wherever we're needed. We enjoy working with local schools to help promote activities like sports and extracurricular learning. We hope you support these valuable activities too. We'll be right here with you. Visit one of our locations in Stafford, Buhler, Inman, or Hutchinson, or check us out online at prairiebankks.com. Prairie Bank of Kansas. How banking should be.
95.9 HKFM.
Welcome back to McPherson as we wrap up today's game. Both Buhler teams fall. Buhler boys end up losing big. They came back a little bit, ended up losing. I can't find my score. Anyway, so Buhler unable to get over the hump where they started down 13 at the end of the first quarter. They will take on Augusta and Caden McDaniel and Hooter Gym in Augusta next week. Aaron and Chris will bring you that call from Augusta. Other scores from around the league. Girls action, Buhler lost. Augusta in a league matchup in Circle had lost. And Mulvane pulls out in the late fashion to beat the Winfield Vikings. Last score we have are Augusta with 3 minutes left are losing to Circle 46-37. We wish good luck to our swimmers today. They had a meet at Hutch. They should be done by now. They were, last I heard from Mr. Sizer, they were swimming the 500 meter when he left. So best of luck to them and the rest of their season. Our wrestlers, they have a duel Thursday against Augusta. We wish all Crusader athletics the best. We see bowling has begun and will begin practices after this Christmas break. Once again, Buhler falls in both games, men and women's, here in the Roundhouse. Buhler will be in action again December the 16th in Augusta. Hooter Gym, the Buhler Crusaders travel to take on the Orioles. For my Crusader Sports Network partner, Tucker, and our board op, Heath Schroeder, did a great job. I am Carson Moeller, and signing off for Ad Astra Radio from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
The medicine shop, when you drop your prescriptions off, the personal care you'll find there will make you feel all better. The meds you need, delivered with speed, the lowest price is guaranteed. Get your prescriptions with no hassle at 14th and Main at the Little White Castle. You'll feel all better at the medicine shop.
One of the most important elements of success